All right,
wasn't
so
ready.
welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we're starting this off without any BRB or anything, starting right off because the game will be starting soon. Today we're casting TD2L. I'm not sure if this is the first week of it or not. I haven't followed. Dota's been too crazy lately with all the tournaments, but here we've got a new league starting out, TD2L, and two teams we got are Blue Pikachu and Lotus Infinity, and gonna get to watch them in a best of one qualifier today with Ruskull Gaming. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. Thank you for having me.
And oh, we got some Seal supporters, or at least one. I like my Seal gang.
I'm very confused by these two teams. I have no idea where people are playing. Like I'm looking at their team. Lotus Infinity has 2 mid players. Blue Pikachu has 3 offlane players.
So we could see some growing pains as they are maybe trying different things to accommodate for overlapping main positions.
Or some very heavy flex picks.
That too. Which I always like to have, like, a couple heroes that's like, okay, I don't play that position, but if you give me that hero, then sure. So maybe they'll be fine, just some more restricted pools on some players. Zeus and Dawnbreaker, man, I love my Zeus. It's weird because it didn't do super well at the major, but I think it's pretty easy to say, like, it's great in pubs. And not that this is a pub, but
it was good in pubs before it was good. Like, when they first changed it to Heavenly Jump and it wasn't a broken ability, it still did good in pubs.
Yeah.
But then after they changed it, it's like, oh, now you can play
having a pause, because if you can just put a pause 4, like a pause 4 that can do that much damage guaranteed, and you get your shard, so it's good against big tanky heroes just innately. He doesn't even need the jump.
Yeah, it's actually insane having 100% slow, and then at minute 15 you just do the most damage on the team.
And speaking of that that flex you were bringing up, starting off with a tiny can go plenty of places. Maybe not pause 5, but almost everywhere else. And in the major, we did see it kind of played mid as maybe a counter to the puck, but Blue Pikachu, they don't care. They're gonna go and pick up that puck.
Well, this is one that of Blue Pikachu where I'm for certain was gonna go mid, because if you look at his I gotta find it. So he's listed as the 4, oddly enough, but if you like look at his profile, it's his most pub played hero, and if you look at his like officials profile, he has 44 matches on puck, and the next highest is 17, so he spams the crap out of puck.
Which puck is kind of one of those heroes where if it is like natural to you, it doesn't even really matter how many counters there are. It's a hero that can itemize in a way to kind of avoid a lot of the counters. Like, even if you get a Night Stalker, there's definitely ways to deal with it, like a Ghost Scepter or something. And I've even seen some pucks going back to the Yules in some situations. There's the Greaves BKB one that I'm seeing more lately. Just getting tanky, which is kind of strange to think of on puck, but
oh wow, let's just pick Tiny and Jug. Why don't they? But they're not gonna ban it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna let them have it,
I guess if you look at the bans, you have Dawn, Marcy, Zeus, Razor, who are 4 of the strongest heroes in the meta, and then you have Puck, Tiny, Jug, who are 3 of the other strongest here. Like, we have top 10 heroes right now being banned.
And they do a nice job on Blue Pikachu getting that clockwork. Good hero on its own, but also good, usually pretty decent against puck, so kind of get to avoid having it against them as well. And now you do have BKB piercing stun for the spin too.
Radiant's turn to bat.
Yeah, that feels kind of bad though.
Yeah.
Unless you're like chasing and he's, I guess, yeah, for like TP cancels and stuff. But yeah, anytime you like hook shot onto him and cog him in, Jug just kills you. So it'll
Yeah.
literally just be for TP cancels virtually.
10 seconds remain.
But there can be some situations where, you know, because he can't Omni during spin, he might want to Omni right after. If you can wait for the perfect moment on clock, that could be pretty big.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Huck's a good natural counter to Jug too, just because you can phase shift through stuff.
And we do, they do ban out that Night Stalker anyway, which, of course, might as well if he can.
Yeah, I'm still I'm trying to just figure out where this Tiny is gonna go. It's like Jug's obviously gonna go 1.
Yeah, maybe they haven't
so-
decided yet. Could be mid, could be 4. Probably the
God,
most likely positions.
How do you not even ban Jug? Sun has double the games played on Jug than any other. I feel like that was first ban material.
A lot of heroes. Or games.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
Wait a
ton of-
second.
Oh, let's see something better.
Oh, these teams. Oh, I hadn't even really started looking at the players. I recognize some of them.
I recognize a few. There's some that I definitely
I've casted
did not
with
know.
Hobbs before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, wait a second. I'm looking down Quran. Oh, they've got Quran on there?
Attaboy.
I had the pleasure of watching Quran play a mid juggernaut Radiance Rush.
Ugh.
And it worked. I think the thing with Quran is he has so many games and he's really good, but he uses his like skill sometimes to do some crazy strat. And you know, he pulls it off because he's so good, but he'd probably do even better if he did something normal.
It's always crazy with that. It's like, hey, I know it works for you, but try playing something normal and see how good you can.
Yeah.
Really be.
I mean, it's hard to tell someone like when they're winning that it's wrong. But
We're gonna see a DP support here. Is that's probably going offlane?
yeah, it could be offlane.
10 seconds.
Just having a range offlaner, it's pretty nice to not be caught by the spin. Not sure what other options there would have been. And they do pick
Yeah,
up the
Razor
dazzle
Man
for
4.
Lotus, which can be hit or miss. It's really good in general and especially in the lane, but there can be games where it's just, oh, I can't grave anybody because I'm getting killed or people die too fast or a lot of reasons.
Yeah, it's one of the top. It was like, I don't know if it was one of the top, but it was picked quite a bit this last major, and you see it.
Yeah, I think it was like
Dragon Knight.
second or third most pick pause 5. And a Dragon Knight now, that's something I don't think we see as often.
That died pretty quick after they changed the shard. I mean, I think it's still strong as hell, but it's definitely like dropped down on the tier list.
Yeah,
from like
gives
the
you
past
like
one
good
air
push and
It is Radiant's ban.
just a good solid single target initiator. And they pick an Ursa in response. I mean, the Fire Breath can be
10 seconds
decent at keeping
remain.
you alive, but you have a hard time just running away from an
5
Ursa or something, which I feel like Ursa is picked mostly like in a lane where he can kill an offlaner potentially. Maybe
Yeah,
they
that's a
can
nice-
do that here.
It's a nice counter to Jug too. Like come later in the game, Ursa, as long as like the game's gone evenly,
Yeah, once he gets his shard, he's just he takes so little damage for so much of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Dyer's turn to ban.
Be interesting what they're gonna ban out.
Yeah, it looks like Lotus are banning out pause 5s, which would make some sense.
Yeah.
It's just kind of strange seeing the team last picking their 5.
Especially with like the overall last pick. So
yeah,
like,
it's the 24 pick.
Puck's got to be like a 4 flex, or DP's got to be a flex to a core and like or a support, and they're.
I mean, maybe they don't need to because they're strong heroes, and I don't think they look bad here.
Yeah, that's true. I think it really depends on what that 23 pick is, because then it'll be like, oh shit, we have no answer to that. So now we have to pick something and flex it.
5 seconds remain.
They ran on the Bat Rider, which I think makes sense. You're probably looking at, I don't know, tiny DK lane sounds pretty rough into Ursa plus whatever, but they could go tiny and
usually the thing I personally like against like an Ursa is having ways to kite them around, but they don't actually have too much kite for Lotus, I don't think.
Dyer's turn to ban.
Avalanche has got the mini stun that can give you enough space.
Yeah.
They're all pretty fast moving heroes to begin with. Dazzle's got the Hex and slow. They have a decent amount. It's all gonna have to come during the like ultimate of Ursa. So
Dyer's turn to
I find these kind of
that helps.
Dazzle games kind of, the positioning for Dazzle can be rough because if you're close enough to get your Q off and get the Hex, sometimes that a lot of the time means you're too far forwards.
Yeah.
And then you're not in position to save people when they need it. But these are better players than me, so
5 seconds.
They know how to position a little bit on the outskirts of fights and move around. Probably my favorite thing to watch on like pros play is just like how they move in a team fight. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, that's just.
And
like
then you try to do it the day after, like, oh, now I know how to do it, and you feed it.
They just fought for 35 seconds straight and no one died. I tried to do what they did and I died in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I must have done something wrong.
Yeah, I guess that is a good learning thing, is if you can try to make it so like as a support or something, you get every one of your spells off twice in a fight, then you did a good job.
Yeah.
Oh, they bring in the Chen.
Make the
Alrin,
choice.
what's up?
I've been playing a lot of Chen lately, and I really like Chen. Doesn't mean I've been playing it well, but just a testament to how good I think it is.
Yeah, that's one hero I pretty much refuse to play.
For me, it's like Lone Druid. Like, I'll do like a 50% good job. Like, I'll get like a D, which isn't good. But if it's a meta hero, a D is, you know, you'll do decent. And so you get away with it sometimes.
I played a game with Lone Druid for the first time in like 2 years the other day, and it was just awful. Thank you, all hero challenge. I'm never gonna progress now because I never want to play that hero.
Oh,
again.
I've done it 3 or 4 times.
Can't do Meepo, can't do Chen, can't do Lone Druid. Those are like pretty much 3 heroes I just refuse to play. Any other hero.
Lone Druid, I think, is the easiest because he can potentially just go Ags and like Rat.
Yeah. That's literally what I have to do.
Which people say Rat Dota is dead, but sometimes you just send the bear and you hit towers and it works.
No, when you have a bear, like bear and tiny are like 2 heroes, it's like, no, Rat Dota is definitely not dead because they take a tower in 2 seconds.
There's always the opportunity. But that being said, we have our game starting here between Lotus Infinity and Blue Pikachu. And are you feeling a certain team here is in a better spot?
I'm thinking Lotus Infinity is in a bit better of a spot because they do have like counters. Like they have the Hex on Dazzle and the instant sounds on Skyrat to deal with Puck, so he's gonna have to get defensive items instead of like a Witchblade, or just probably die in the early game if they really want to.
And they've got their many games of Juggernaut.
Yeah,
Jug
is like Jug's just one of the best heroes, and if Razor's not the game, then Jug is probably the best hero, it seems, at the moment. So,
well, I'm gonna go on the other side of things. I believe in the Rat King Chen, and of course the rest of the
30
team.
seconds now.
But the Rat
especially
King,
the Rat King.
he's got the rat mount. You know, he's here to do business.
That's just such an ugly mount too.
Man, I wish I don't think I was playing Dota when it came out, and it was exclusive, so I can't get the rat mount now.
Gotta love those exclusive sets.
They trained hard to get here. It's time now for the final fight.
Uh-oh.
And the
Our
Rat
Rat
King's
King's
dead.
not doing so well.
Look at the body blocks.
Yeah.
Just give up. Just let it happen.
First blood
Yeah.
is on the ground.
Pro body blocks.
I mean,
coming out
it's
there.
actually a little impressive how long he lived there. Without the body blocks doing so well, he probably would have lived.
But to no avail.
And ooh, this top lane, we got Skyrath and Dragonite both starting Brown Boots Tangos. Same build on both.
You wanted that.
Bottom lane getting right after it.
Oh, spin onto Confused. Battery Assault gonna be down and still taking that poison touch damage, but Dazzle gonna back off.
Not yours.
Silence.
And we did end up getting the tiny mid versus the Puck. Do you think... So people have said that this tiny is a counter to Puck, and do you think that's true?
Kinda, yeah, because you do just burst him down, right?
Yeah.
And like that's kind of the thing. So like Puck has to play it smart, otherwise it will just immediately die.
And I guess it is a skill matchup too, to some extent. If Puck's good enough and reacts before he can be caught by Avalanche, then kind of negates that effectiveness of the tiny. So I've seen that with like Lifestealer and Slardar too, where it's just kind of the better player wins that matchup.
If I disconnect, I'll be able to rejoin, right? Because my my stuff's bugged. I'm literally stuck on Juggernaut's perspective.
Yeah.
Next time.
Like I'm like, why is this happening? It's literally just stuck on his perspective. Hopefully that fixed.
So far, Juggernaut doing pretty well in CS though. 10
None
last
on
hits
this
compared to the
stage
6
shrink
of
from a fight.
Ursa. And our poor DP, Death Prophet, only has 2 CS. Not doing so well right now. On first Avalanche toss onto the Puck, gonna bring him down to half HP.
Look out for fallen rocks.
And Dragonite actually doing... I mean, I wouldn't expect him to get like dumpstered or anything in this lane, but they really
it is
can't
a
do
tough
any
lane.
damage to him at all.
Which is surprising too, because you're gonna have Chen creeps Ursa, and he's got probably
Yeah.
like one of the best Chen creeps to pair up with
Yeah,
Ursa.
yeah. But Skyrath also doing a good job of staying back. Because Chen with that creep could definitely body a Sky. Ooh. Juggernaut getting a little low bottom, does have the healing ward available though. But they're gonna switch over to the Dazzle and stuck in the cogs. There's gonna be the Grave, but can Carl get out? There's gonna be a Fairy Fire as well. That healing ward doing work. Coming in with a Battery Assault, but the Crypt Swarm will kill off Dazzle, but maybe Juggernaut can get a redemption kill here, but
Oh, he's dead.
oh no.
Not define us.
What a play by Confused, just
I'll
pushing
kill
his
you again.
hero to the limits right there.
Yeah. Not afraid of the tower
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
and getting it all.
Skywrath might be in some trouble top lane.
Yeah. Oh, but the stun, Dragon Tail, and they're good.
Did Karan have Earthshock available? I'm still stuck on Jug's perspective, so I can't see the spells.
No, he hasn't leveled Earthshock.
Okay. He did. Sky was dead there, but probably the right move not to. He might take a level in here now just to get a kill if something like that happens.
Hmm. Meanwhile, mid still
Carl.
going pretty even. Uh-oh, the Dazzle in trouble again. Does have another Fairy Fire. Gonna use it, but it's not enough. Crypt Swarm coming in again. This time looks like Juggernaut will bring down the Clockwork, though. Hobbs doesn't have mana for a Siphon, but not sure if Jug knows that.
I was gonna say, if Hobbs had the mana, that's gonna be real bad for Chance. I don't know if he looks or not, or Yon, I don't know.
Radiant structures
Yeah,
are
John.
fortified.
Combine them. Skywrath gonna leave the Dragonite alone for a bit. Gonna make a move on the puck. But here we see the problem of mid lane. Just go farm the small camp. But
Sky making a
now
move.
Sky coming from behind, and the silence is in. That's a dead puck.
For Dire's middle tower.
That will bring Prince pretty low too, and the Chen coming from behind, not gonna be there in time though. Has to go under reward.
Yeah, he'll just
But
take the
now comes the Clockwork. He might be able to find Canna. There it is. But is it slow enough? Canna might be able to get out. There's a Penitence to get a little more slow, but the Skywrath will get out of there. So, decent amount of resources and rotations in response from Blue Pikachu, but they don't get anything. Yeah, those kills bottom for DP were really important because she was not getting farmed down here until them, and now she's almost caught up completely to the Jug, and they're making another move. Gonna catch him in the cogs. He will spin. Confused. Might go down here. But the Spirit Siphon on Yon.
There is
And
Radiant's middle tower.
just barely gets the stick heal to survive. Meanwhile, mid supports on both sides go down. Prince getting the Chen and Breezy getting the Skywrath.
I would like to have seen that initiation bottom again, because Dazzle has the Medallion of Courage done, but that doesn't
Wow.
do anything with spin. But like, I wonder how many creeps are around the Clockwork, because Clockwork's health drops so fast, and it could have
Right,
just been all
yeah.
from Light Period, but I'm not for sure.
Yeah, and you get the poison touch damage too, since that's physical.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Radiant's
Tiny put
top
some
tower
work in on
is
Puck
under attack.
now that he's got that one kill up. Breezy did a good job of going into the jungle and getting what he needed to kind of
Yep.
come back and not fall behind, but Carl's gonna
Oh,
go down
Carl
again.
in trouble again.
Look to their middle tower.
But they do bring the Chen down here for that, and they're gonna throw in the Exo. There's gonna be the Omni Slash onto Auron. That will get Juggernaut a kill. Are they sure they want to keep going on to this DP though? Could be a lot of damage, but the Prince coming in with a rotation in the toss, but the Cogs pushing him back perfectly.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Confused is balling out right now on this Clockwork.
Yeah,
I am.
I
always
think
a fan of
DP should be
Clockwork.
tipping him right now.
attack. Radiant
Real.
look to
The
their
man
middle tower.
saved you. Give him some love.
Yeah, they're looking for Yon again. But rotations
another
coming in. They've
rotation,
got
yeah.
4 bottom for Lotus. Can they get... Okay, it's just going to be confused. Hobbs is going to be able to back off. And once again, confused, giving his life for the Prophet.
Doing his job. What a support Confused
Yeah.
is.
Which is, you know, Lotus probably feels like alright because they got a kill from that. But I think Blue Pikachu are probably fine with that too, because 4 heroes and they don't lose a core.
Yeah, especially after Puck dying, he kind of needed a little bit of space to just be able to hit creeps for a little bit. Witchblade almost done on him now.
Which he is
like.
now 10 CS above the tiny, so.
Anyone lagging? No, but one of the casters is stuck on Juggernaut's perspective.
Oh,
so.
are you still?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh,
I don't know how I'm
no.
supposed to fix that. It's quite annoying that half the map is dark. All are in top or area tops.
Arian.
Yes.
Oh, and the creep blocks by the Chen, but is it enough?
Yeah, he's got this.
No.
Oh, I think Haran could have committed there. He had the speed or the whatever it's called, the speed
Fa-
aura from the
Yeah,
Cobalt. So they
and he
could've
had
chased him
phase
down.
boots ready too. Active was up, but they are getting a kill mid on Prince too, so not everything is bad. And Carl getting a shallow grave. No mana left on Breezy, so he can't really go too far forward. Confused might die to tower hits here. Barely survives the last one.
Thank God for that HP regen from the mango he held on to.
It's true.
John
Has a
trying to stack
salve
his
ready
own
too, but not even going to need it. There's a regen rune. Breezy really would have liked it, but Canna will take it out.
Radiant should look to their bottom tower.
DP does have exorcism ready again. You think they make another move for this bottom tower, or maybe bring her mid?
I think you get the bottom tower first. It is half health, so you don't even need to wait for a catapult. Even though one, no, that one's dead, ain't it? So yeah, I mean,
They are gonna push mid too for Lotus, and they've got Dragon Knight ulti up, but maybe they don't want to stick around too long. He's gonna back up.
Radiant should look to their top tower.
to do
And
rotate
Siege
Hobbs
creep will
over,
go
so-
down.
Radiant have fortified
Yeah.
their structures against attack.
They do smoke for Lotus
Top
though.
tower is in danger.
They're
Looks
looking
like
at
the Shen
that
creeps
top
and
lane.
catapult are gonna take top. Yeah, they're gonna get a tower somewhere. Blue Pikachu
Yeah.
is because they're either gonna get a mid or top, and it looks like mid's gonna be the one to go. If they
Yeah,
see- once
DP
they see
and
the
Shen. Okay, but doesn't look like they're getting the tower now, but there's going to be in the rage. Pop by Karan. Hookshot coming in, trying to help out, but unfortunately it looks like they're going to end up losing both. Alren and Karan both dead. Now Confused trying to get something out of this, but Canna does end up going down to the Chen creep, but they lose 3 for it. And don't get the tower either.
Oh, the Vol Assassin! I didn't even see it. I was like looking for the Chen creep. I'm like, who hit him?
Yeah. And meanwhile, the Dragon Knight with the Dragon Form did get some damage on the mid tower since so many of them left.
Tower has fallen.
And
Hobbs rotated immediately
Hobbs, yeah,
bottom to get
got
it.
bottom. Can't stop this team from getting towers.
If you got the Ursa out safe there, that would have been like a great exchange there for blue
Dire
Pikachu.
should look to their
But with the Ursa going down, it's pretty well.
Yeah. Now
Probably
Ursa is
in
going
favor.
for the Battle Fury this game, so it is going to be a bit of a later timing, but probably wants to also compete with how fast the Juggernaut's going to farm.
Yeah, I'm not sold on Ursa as a hero, but if you're a good Ursa player, it seems to still be strong mid lane.
Oh, they are going to catch Prince. There is a shallow grave, but is it going to be enough? The heals coming in from Chen. Confused, still going to go down. And Puck trying to keep chasing for Prince, but doesn't actually find him. Is going to get the silence. Oh, but Prince coming in with the avalanche, but Breezy will get the jaunt away. And that Puck will live.
Toss the wrong hero. If he would have tossed Puck there, Puck was dead for sure, because this guy would have been able to get the silence off. But we are definitely seeing that Dazzle is the top support for a reason.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of these kills already.
Dire's middle
And even the
tower
kills
is
that they
under attack.
do get are just made a lot harder because of it.
Yeah, it kind of takes away the chance to get multiple kills because you have to spend so much longer, the extra 4 seconds or whatever it is to kill the initial target.
Yeah, because if you don't keep trying to kill them, well, then they live. Confused. Oh, misses the hook shot onto the Dragon Knight. In back, Prince getting the avalanche onto Alren, and that Chen is going down. Tiny getting some decent kills here, keeping the pressure on him, but all the same, Pikachu, they are actually staying on the other side of the river. They feel like they're in a good position to be a little more aggressive with their farming and fighting. Breezy gonna get the coil onto the Tiny. There's the toss and the Mystic Flare. But Breezy barely gonna live, and Confused gets the kill onto Canna. Prince now getting away. Carl here now. Oh, maybe he doesn't. Prince getting on again with the avalanche, but Breezy does. He's on top of Carl now, getting the kill on Dazzle. And now Prince has nowhere to go as DP chasing after him. Can throw the Yules, but there's no escape. And Puck's got half HP still.
Breezy and Confused are styling this game. This is great to watch. Not taking anything away from
mean,
the
it's
other
so weird
players,
because
but
it looks really good for like Lotus, and then they don't have a Dazzle or anything on Pikachu, but they're still just barely living and continuing to fight.
yeah, there's no reason Breezy should have lived there, I don't think, but he was able to get away just enough and then just be able to press buttons at a higher level to stay alive and end up getting a kill even.
Yeah. And now Exorcism is available again. They're looking at bottom, the Chen coming behind too. Maybe they want to push this lane with the next siege creep on its way. There's the hook shot in onto the Dragonite. Can they kill him quickly enough though? There is going to be the urn, but okay, Carl getting the shallow grave off. Confused, gonna go down to tower hits.
Medallion coming in clutch again, that little bit of extra minus armor.
Yeah, especially with the tower hits actually early on. Clockwork's only level 8, so that tier 2 hits pretty hard.
Tower is under attack.
Dazzle again, proving. I don't know. I said Confused and Breezy are styling, but the Dazzle hero styling.
We got heroes on both sides styling, and it puts us in a weird spot where it's like, dang, wait, both teams aren't supposed to be styling, but it's also great.
Yeah. Is this good Dota we're watching? You bet it is.
Yeah, it feels like it's good Dota.
Silence.
Uh-oh, this time doesn't look like Breezy's making it out. The Dragon Tail, too big of a stun for the Puck. Maybe that's why they like this Dragonite. They're gonna fortify for it. Dragonite's down here. Blink is up with stun ready. Oh, his blink will be canceled. They're waiting for more people to come though. Yeah, there's gonna be a stun to set it up. But Dragonite, he's taken a lot of damage from the Exo already. And he's gonna go down. Hobbs moving for more. Prince, they got the heals from Carl, but Chen with the heals as well. And now the Dazzle will go down. Throws the shallow grave on Prince instead. Now Confused will try to get him with the cogs. Prince gonna toss the DP back, and Jan getting in here with a spin. Has Omni Slash, but might not want to stick around. They can't catch the Sky Wrath though. Oh, the toss, throwing the Clockwork back, so they will get a kill there. But Prince sees cogs back as well, and he's gonna go down. Almost getting Jug's courier too. I wonder what was doing there.
Invisibility.
Yeah, that's weird. There's
frontline courier.
Yeah, he had to have planted the ward or something. Was trying to like control units, all units or whatever. And
Oh
got the
yeah,
courier
yeah,
to
yeah.
juice him out.
Yeah, and
Radiant's bottom
I don't know.
tower is in danger.
I guess that was a one fight still for Pikachu. They don't get the tower though or anything, but at least they get some core kills.
Yeah,
Whereas they only lost their support.
Sweet.
Hobbs, it was Hobbs' turn to style that time.
Yeah,
being
and it
able to
was a
stay
pretty
alive.
long fight. I mean, Exo's up in 50 seconds. They've got Hand of God up in 40. So it's not going to be too long until they can make another move.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, they're going to see Canna there, but oh, the Chen army. We got some big tomatoes coming in. They could do a lot of damage, but they don't need it. Breezy just going to take out Canna by himself.
See you in the spring.
They did see Jug farm that top lane, so might try to make a rotation. Doesn't
Yeah.
look like they will.
They
though.
also know he didn't use Omni Slash. Hard to go on a hero that you know you can't kill immediately near that offlane tower. Really easy for the other team to group up quickly there. And they're gonna be full HP in the pit with in the Aegis and that mech from Chen. Do you think Mech or Chen goes for the Ags this game?
For the Ags?
Yeah, for the Dispel. There's not like AoE stuff, but you could like get silence off of your puck or something. Not sure if it's worth it for that though.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like, hey, you can buy your own like BKB or something instead. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
but
if
you
he
know,
gets-
cores.
That's true. I mean, if he gets like a Wraith pack or something, helps with the creeps, with that Vlad's, and then like
Right,
it
yeah.
takes away Tiny's burst. Sky does less damage. Like Wraith pack seems like a very good item this game for the side of
Yep.
Pikachu.
Yeah, it'll completely negate the Ancient Seal damage amp, and you don't have to rely on hitting the button at the right time. You just
Yeah.
have it there.
Plus, you give Ursa the heal he needs because he has yet to build a Morbid Mask, and it doesn't look like he's going to
Yep.
anytime soon either.
Which he's been farming decently, a little behind the Jug, but
Radiant's bottom tower is
Jug,
under
of course, did get the Maelstrom before Ursa had the Battle Fury, so
Gonna have to give up the bottom tower. Feels kind of bad, but 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Ursa has Aegis.
yep.
DP
And they
all
use
banging
Exo,
down.
it's already half down, so maybe Lotus want to make a move after that Exo is down, but I'm not sure. Looks like they're kind of, they don't really want to fight into that Aegis.
Yeah, they would have to take
Oh,
a
hook shot.
They're
Gonna
have
catch
to,
the
though.
Juggernaut. And the silence is on him too. With the coil in, he's just gonna die here before he can do anything.
under attack.
And now they've got Dragonite too. Can they get on top of him with the battery assault though? There's gonna be yep, they're all there now. Looking for the Sky too. It's a relentless assault. That haste rune on the puck. Just too much. And Breezy will finish off. But Prince going in with the Avalanche Toss. Gonna bring Breezy down. Going a little too far for the Skywrath, I guess.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too aggressive there.
Top tower
And
is
they don't have
the way
Exo, so
he
they
killed
can't really
Jug.
push the tower super well after that. Although the Ursa's gonna hit it anyway. But it's not super fast.
Where's the Chen and his creeps at?
Looks like they lost a lot of creeps during that. Only the Wild Wing left.
As I was saying, even if like Exo's down, you'd think with Chen creeps and Ursa, they'd be able to take towers pretty quickly.
I think they have a lot of good ways to kill Chen creeps for Lotus too, unfortunately.
True.
And I mean, before he had like tomatoes and centaurs, so it's all kind of stuff that you can't just like leave in back and give auras. It's stuff you have to send in, so it just kind of dies. That's why it feels so bad to play Chen in a game where you're behind. You lose your potential creep selection. Not that they're behind this game though, unfortunately.
Look out for fallen rocks.
10k up, almost the complete opposite of behind, actually.
Yeah.
the dire scan. On the hunt for
And they are
radiant
smoked up here on
forces,
Lotus, looking at that
eager
puck
to know
once more.
Dire's whereabouts.
But seems like Breezy, playing evasive, knows that they're coming.
Got that 6th sense ringing in his ears.
Yeah. There's actually scans from both teams came out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Karan just gonna push tier 3 a little bit, get some damage on that tower.
All the Dyers down here, we're probably gonna need some more rotations out of the Radiant because I think they're okay trading a tier 2.
And there's now 3 Wild Wings for the Gen. Somebody's
God.
gonna be thrown around a lot.
I guess they're taking this tier 2 fast. They're gonna be able to take it without even having to remotely trade.
Yeah.
Trade tier 2 mid, I guess.
Is moving.
And Jan taking a lot of damage from the first onset from the Ursa, but no way to stun him. He will spin TP out of there. But will the Tiny be as fortunate? Stuck in the cogs. There's going to be the toss out. Trying to push him back, though. Avalanche, but I think he's just buying time at this point. Yep. That will be the Aegis going down for Ursa. But
Really weird
they've gotten a lot off of it. Yeah.
I'll take that.
Seemed like a quick Aegis. I guess it has been 5 minutes, but it seemed like it was only like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah. Feels like Lotus are in a bit of a like, okay, we need our next item kind of
They
like
got the
spot in the
Manton
game.
Jug.
Yeah.
That's like the only reason they couldn't fight into the Aegis when Exo was down was because there was no Manton Jug. So if he gets silenced, he just dies like he did, no matter if it's fight or not.
Yeah, they've just lost so much already by the time they're hitting their timings. Not sure if it's gonna be enough to get them back in. Oh, this has been a really rough game for the Dragon Knight. Blink Dagger, and that's it. But they're gonna go ahead and get a kill on the Chen.
How dare you? It's Blink Dagger and Shard.
Okay. They are gonna look for Jan, but he will get out of there. That Manta saving him from the coil. Well, the spin helpful too.
All that matters is he can finally get rid
they
of
will get the
silence,
stun on the puck,
can't,
but
though.
it's not quite long enough. Will get the phase shift out and blinking deeper into the dazzle. Still surviving though. Meanwhile, they're not spinning around. That's going to be Canna dead, but they will get the clockwork. That's going to be a buyback from the Skywrath. And they're both going to go their separate ways. Exo up in 10.
Wonder why Sky bought back.
And the Chen creeps did not engage this fight. They are still waiting for the perfect moment. For the triple Wild Wing Hurricane.
Hey, maybe I can finally not be in Juggernaut's perspective.
Oh, because Juggernaut DC'd. Oh, right. Oh, that.
Try to reconnect quick while he's gone.
Oh, right. So you can't even see these Chen creeps.
No, I literally have no idea where Dyer's at the whole time.
Oh, that's pretty good. Are you able to even check their items or no?
For some reason, I can check their. Who am I following now?
Oh no,
Looks like-
it's someone new.
I think I'm following Tiny now. So they just
Well,
went down the order.
Jug's back. Well, Ursa now has BKB. I know you can't see that, but
I can see that for some reason, even though they're in the fog.
oh, you can see their items even when they're not showing.
Yeah, I can
Oh.
see their items. I can't see what spells they have leveled or where they're at on the map, but I can see their items.
Oh.
Like that's
That's
everything
really
else.
a
Like,
bizarre combination.
yeah, items and health bars at the top. That's what I can see for the Dire. Everything else is in the dark.
Well, there's a lot of Chen's got 3 Wild Wing Rippers. And I think it'd be really awesome if they were used in succession to bring Dazzle from the very back to the front of a fight.
I'm waiting to see that action. Like somebody's gonna get moved. What 1,200 units? Like,
Yeah.
or just 400 units repeated 3 times. Like he's
Yeah.
gonna get away. Nope.
And Tomato Bear gonna be going into the pit, scouting out. Roche can be respawning in 20 seconds. Would have to be a very short respawn though. And 5 seconds till we know.
A prize.
And 3-minute Roach timer. It's a long one.
That's
Gaben
tough.
favoring Lotus.
They're making a move while Clockwork's top too. He
Yep.
does have the shrine
And
that's
Hobbs
TPing on too, but
is a little bit alone out down here. But they don't make the move, and now backup is coming.
It didn't, like, for having a smoke, they didn't really dig deep into the jungle there. They
Yeah.
kinda just got that vision up and got out.
Silent puck out.
Guess that's
You
probably
know,
all
they
were
will see
going
the
for.
puck, but not in the spot they can go on. Now Jug and Tiny, well, Tiny at least going under vision.
Jackpot.
Which
They're
Dire,
still,
they're clearly wanting to play around this Roche, but unfortunately, it's still gonna be 2 minutes before it's up.
I was just about to ask, where's Dire have their rewards at?
Oh, Dire's got a ward on Triangle where Juggernaut's farming, that cliff there.
Mm-hmm.
And one on the cliff in bottom jungle to the left of the outpost.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So just
yeah, they
standard
definitely wanna
wards,
play that.
but good vision.
Yeah. Especially like this late in the game, you don't check the high ground like too often. You kind of do around timing
Yep.
when Roche could be
Although,
up,
okay, they
now
do
you
check it
don't
out, so they see that ward, but Karan moving in will quickly take out that Skyrat. Now moving on to Carl. Does still have the Shallow Grave available, but can't even cast it. Now Karan has the BKB up, trying to get on top of the Dragon Knight. There is going to be the stun thrown out, but now with the coil
See ya.
broken, and he's going down too.
Yeah, that's it looked like Dazzle pump faked his Shallow Grave like 2 or 3 times. I don't know if that's what he was casting, but he was going into some cast like animation and he just
Yeah.
never followed through with it.
Well, and the problem there is you think maybe you're getting away, maybe you're not. No, you weren't.
Oh, did you see Chen did go with the scepter?
Oh, you did end up getting the Ags.
Good call, Wild Man.
I mean, it could be good for the Dragon Tail stun too.
Yeah, Strong Dispel is quite nice. You can get rid of the Hex too, can't you? So I mean, your Strong Dispel.
The only problem is I find like Chen, you want to wait usually until like everybody's down some HP and not save it for one hero, but Axe kind of puts it in a weird spot for that.
Well, if like multiple people get hexed up by Dazzle, you can assume they're gonna be taking some damage, so it's probably not the worst thing to try to get rid of that.
Illusion.
Got a cool guy alert outside my apartment.
And finally Roach is up, so Ursa gonna go into the pit.
Rewarded.
But it seems like Lotus have an idea. They are pinging things out, but will they? Oh no, they're going bottom instead.
Tower is under attack.
They're gonna be giving away the Roche.
I feel like that's not the worst thing if they get a kill out of it, because it's like, are you gonna get there in time? Because like if you keep track of timers, you know Roche is up, Ursa's gone. So if you even like started that halfway through or something, then like you're not getting there in time. So try to get a kill out of it. But it kind of depends. Them not accomplishing anything while he gets Roche, it's a big feels bad.
Yep.
So.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
They almost have a Scotty on Jug, and they have Ags on Tiny now. That can be a good tool for their high ground defense.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I would assume. Oh, he's going to what? BKB Silver Edge. I was gonna say. I assume he's just gonna go dataless now and try to crit their entire team victories.
Which, to be fair, I guess Silver Edge kind of does that for you now as well.
Yeah. What
And
do they need a Silver Edge for though? What's he gonna break?
true, it's pretty much just Fury swipes. Yeah, that's the only thing. Oh, that Ags did nothing to the bear. Now the Mystic Flare did something, but oh, Chen's actually using these Wild Winds to push his allies back and save them. That's gonna be the jump in from Clockwork though, and he is gonna make it out, not spun down by the Juggernaut. Kron trying to get on top of him, has the Basher, but couldn't get a stun. And now, oh, the Exo though, that's gonna bring Skyrat down. Dragon Knight even getting pretty low, even with all his armor. And that's gonna be the Dragon Knight dying. Juggernaut using Omni Slash on the Hobbs, but only brings him down to half HP, and now he's alone. Carl is there with the Shallow Grave, but now he's kind of out there, and that's gonna be Carl going down. Doesn't have buyback available. And heals coming out from Chen. No, everyone on Dire is plenty healthy.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah, this isn't looking too good for Lotus. Up. Confused finally messed up though.
Yeah.
Scrub.
Oh, that's one Wild Wing down, but Karan going in gets the stun on to Prince. Can they get to the fountain? No, looks like they are gonna make it back. Prince so close, will die. Breezy getting one last hit in there.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
And Karan moving forward, wants to get another hero, gets a bash onto the Dragon Knight, but the Dragon Tail there, whoa. Force Staff sending the Ursa into the fountain a little bit. Is gonna lose the Aegis there.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
But they just don't have many resources left, and this is the last Rax here. And Karan quickly bringing that Skywrath really can't deal with the Ursa at all. Just chews right through him. Now they're looking at the Juggernaut, and there's the hook shot. Buddy will get Force Staff back, but going forward, Karan with the Abyssal, but another Force Staff. Was it? They went 2 Force Staffs, one on Dragonite and Dazzle. Was this their strategy? Send them into the fountain?
Just get the hell away from Ursa. Here comes Ursa. Does he have Abyssal up?
It's still on cooldown, 10 seconds. But he's going forward anyway, will get the bash, but there's the Dragon Tail coming out from Dragonite and the Avalanche Toss. Karan, he's really low, does get the Enrage and BKB off. Hand of God coming out from Chen. Barely surviving. And Hookshot not quite gonna hit onto the Dragonite. Prince looking for the kill on Allren, but Hannah going down once again. But they are fighting hard to keep this game going, despite having been mega.
Best of ones, baby.
And Prince has the blink ready, blinks in, but does get the toss onto the DP, but not quite far back enough. Can they get the kill though? There's gonna be a bash on the Dragon Knight. He's already getting low. There's gonna be the Shallow Grave coming out from Carl as he respawns, but they do lose Prince in the back.
GG.
And Omni Slash not hitting the targets. GG called, so this is gonna go to Blue Pikachu.
Victory.
Hobbs getting that, just being able to get that Spirit Siphon off just enough on Tiny at the end there. Canceled his Scepter early with the Beard, plus kept him alive. That was massive. Just styling. A lot of people on Blue Pikachu were just styling this game.
Yeah.
They came to play on the set.
And they did a good job of being patient about their timings. You could see as soon as they lost their Aegis, they tried to position in a way where they kept things pushed in so that they had a lot of map information. They know if people were smoking, but wanted to ultimately wait until they got the Aegis and just had a larger gold lead. And it felt like there wasn't much at that point in the game that Lotus could do. They were trying to make some moves, but they just couldn't find the targets they wanted.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy too. If you look at the chart, or for like Team XP
and lot. Oh wait, am I supposed to be in here?
No, they're casting that game.
God.
I don't know who's supposed to join that because they're casting.
Right.
They're casting something, and we have a different.
Okay, so now we have to find the next game we're casting.
Yeah, because we have what, Blue Pikachu versus someone.
I think someone told me somewhere what the next one was. Let's see.
2 Hot Headed Reborn versus Blue Pikachu.
Qualifier.
445.
Oh, versus, okay, right. Not team named Qualifier.
Yep. Yeah, so that should be against Blue Pikachu then.
All right, that lobby is being created.
That lobby is?
Yep. And it's 2 cents making it. Maybe I can just get 2 cents to invite me to the lobby. I don't have to get the password.
That'd be nice. catch up on Discord.
Maybe it's the same password. Nope, not the same password.
Wait, whoa, I bet I can guess what the password is actually. Yeah, it's the... Yeah, I think I know what it is. Let's see if I'm correct. Is that what this custom lobby is? I don't even see the lobby up.
I'm just assuming it's the one that says 2 cents versus Polo, but he hasn't changed it yet.
Yeah, I'm guessing the password's gonna be similar, but different. If you know what
Yeah.
I mean. I don't want to give out the password, but
The first 4 characters the same and the last 5 different.
yeah, with the same pattern as the last 5. I don't know if you figured out
Wait,
what
those
that
had a pattern? Are those
Yeah.
Roman numerals or something?
uh, I'm messaging you.
Hot Headed Reborn. Wait, is that one of the teams that were?
Yeah,
Oh, so that must be the lobby.
dude, where are you seeing? I'm gonna restart Dota quick because the lobby's not even up for me. I don't know if I need to update it or what, but that whole game being bugged for me and then not being able to see the lobby. Yeah, my Steam data was disconnected apparently, so we'll see.
Okay, well, my efforts to identify the pattern have not been successful.
I messaged you, bro.
Well, yeah, wait, but isn't that the same as...
No, I'm saying that's the pattern. So I bet this would be the password, or I'm assuming that'll be the password, or
What kind of
something like
pattern
that.
is that? Oh. That makes
spell it out for you.
that makes some sense.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it'll be that.
No.
Oh, it's not that crazy. I thought the other way around. Interesting.
Oh, wait, maybe
pattern.
no. Oh, you know why? Oh God, and now I have to figure it out.
That's what I just tried, and that didn't work.
Oh, that didn't work either.
Yeah, unless I typed it wrong.
Let's try 2 cents online. I'll message him. Actually, I should not do that in Steam. I should do Discord.
You automatically save the Twitch VODs, don't you? Are you not online?
On what?
Twitch. Are you not live right now?
No,
Don't I
it's
follow
live.
you? But apparently I don't follow you? Yeah, no, apparently I don't follow you. I could have swore I followed you. Interesting.
Maybe you were like looking through who you follow and like, oh, this person hasn't streamed in 2 months. Why do I follow them?
Oh, yeah, no, it definitely wasn't that because I have massive amounts of people. I could have swore I followed you. I was thinking of someone else. Why are they playing on US West this time?
Oh, why is that the password?
Oh, you got a password? Is it in
Hey.
Discord?
Yeah. The password or the
What? Why is it? Yeah, that's
pattern
random password.
is gone.
Let's see if I can figure out what the pattern is. It says incorrect password. What? Oh, I had to restart. So it was made official.
Oh, did you happen to push the
Oh.
observer button last time?
What, the little?
Yeah, the camera thing. I think
No,
that
I
fucks
don't
it
think
up.
so.
Oh, you didn't? Oh. Huh.
It was off when I joined this lobby, so
Huh. Oh.
that's the pattern, by the way.
Oh. That's smart.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the
What's
next
the
one
L
will
for
be.
then? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Bruh. Oh, I like how you like are hiding your camera behind the.
Well, I
overlay.
usually have my camera. I think but I wanted to put their like overlay thing on it, so it's just my eyes peeking through. I think at some point I will kind of crop it so that I can have both up and move things around.
When I set up my stream, because I assume I'll eventually be casting in this league, hopefully. I just didn't put the Dota 2 league thing. I just got rid of that one and put the.
Well, technically, I could just like put my camera higher up so it has the one in the lower corner and not the one in the upper corner, but yeah, whatever. I don't care about my face that much.
But the viewers do. Wild man. The viewers.
Okay, I'll put my face on top for the draft there. But then I'm definitely gonna forget by the time we get to the game and
They did say we don't have to use.
And looks like we're still waiting on. Oh, I should update what teams we've got now. Blue Pikachu versus the Holy Roman Empire.
What?
What's their name?
Too hot.
Oh, Hot Headed Reborn.
Too Hot Headed Reborn. Maybe. No, just Hot Headed Reborn. The 2 is very throwing me off with Katie's message. It's semifinal 2. Hot Headed Reborn. He didn't put a comma in between or a colon.
Oh right, this is the second semifinal. Or
Yeah, this is the second game. I think Katie and Pingling are casting the other semifinal.
Gotcha.
Then Retta has the grand finals.
Oh, it's a bracket somewhere? I want to see a bracket.
You would think there is one on the website.
Pro Series. Oh, Blue Pikachu's in first place. Lotus Infinity was in second. Dang. We just saw the star game. Doesn't get any better. First and second.
There's no way those are right, because why wouldn't they have a bye? There's no way those placings are correct.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Who's running this tournament? Jeez. Top two teams will not get a bye, and they will actually play each other in the first.
In an elimination best of one.
Let's see. I'm curious what they're playing on US West, though. Or if they even know if they're playing on US West.
Yeah. Maybe they just have more players on West on both teams than they agreed. Not sure.
Well, Hot Headed Reborn, I think, is the Ukraine team.
Oh. Yeah, that's a little... Why would they want West?
Yeah.
Dang, either way, that's pretty rough. That's
I know
a lot of ping.
I don't know if they're the... They might not be the Ukraine team, but I know one of them's a Ukraine team.
Maybe that's Sib family. I don't know. I'm just judging off names. No, it's not. Dang. Okay, yeah, I recognize more people in this than I thought I would.
So I'm seeing Russian syllables or letters, whatever, on
Cyrillic,
Dota
yeah.
buffs. So this might be the Ukraine team.
I'm not sure. I didn't actually check when this game is scheduled to start. Oh, in 3 minutes. Okay, so we were early. Oops.
Yeah.
And this one's gonna be a best of 3. Which at least recently in Dota, oftentimes feel like they're just best of 2s, but
Hey now.
but
Let's
these
hope for
are
some best
good
of 3
players.
Dota.
Oh, I love
Heck.
best of 3 Dota, but I don't know. Dota's so stompy now.
But those are the series I like, when first game's a stomp and you're like, oh, this is gonna be an easy 2-0, and then they like lose the second game, you're like, oh, we have a series.
I kind of like those, because then usually game 3 is like really good if both teams stomp, but I wish game 1 and 2 were just like really close instead, rather than one team dominating.
Dude, looking at these Dota buffs, I can't have no idea what positions these guys are playing. Hot Headed Reborn is literally just all carry players. See, he's got a little bit of support, so I'm gonna say you're a 4. Mid laner for you.
Oh, these are links on their name. That's neat. It didn't look like it.
These guys definitely play on Smurfs a lot too, because a lot of these, or they don't update their profile.
Yeah,
a
they
lot
don't
of these
parse
guys
them.
haven't played in like 4 months, supposedly.
Well, the problem looking at these two is some of their names are, well, most of them are gonna be different than what they are in game. So.
Yeah, that one definitely hurt for sure. Oh yeah, I had a important email yesterday that I should.
That you never responded to.
Yeah, I kind of saw it and was like, oh okay, I won't read it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Gmail was putting advertisements in my email the other day. Oh, makes me mad. Dang, you're right. There are a lot of hairy players.
It's like I'm like I don't know. I wouldn't know how to like do a scouting report on this because I'm guessing it'll be the same too. If you click on their esports profile, it's like 2 game or like 6 games or whatever for like qualifiers.
Oh, okay. So, Yuchi is their mid. Loxy is their carry. Mr. Dot is their pause 5. And Malloy is pause 3. And Qualia is pause 4, I guess. So that does seem to be their most non-versatile spot, I guess. Although, I don't know. Yeah. Their pause 4 plays a lot of Rubik, Pudge, Nixon, Earth Spirit.
Can't wait to see that Pudge.
But not too much else. Maybe they
On a-
don't need much else.
On an unrelated note to Dota, what the hell should I eat for supper? I'm starting to get hungry.
I eat fried rice every night.
Every night
Every night. It's been a couple months.
with like pork and
Beef.
veggies or
Always beef. And some like carrots, green beans and corn.
you lost me at green beans. What kind of beef do you use for that?
92 lean ground beef.
Oh, you just ground beef and mix it up.
Yeah.
I always wonder because I eat rice with a lot of like chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, I
like,
mainly do it just because protein.
yeah. I always wanted to do like beef or pork, and I was like, do I just get like ground sausage, cook that up, or what?
Sausage is not super lean, so
Definitely not.
depends how much you care.
I'm a former college lineman, so don't.
Oh,
care a
so
whole lot.
you're all for your protein.
Yeah. I just want meat in my meals. I don't care where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Won't trim the fat off my steak ever. That's for sure.
Any of it?
No, I eat all of it.
I can't really eat steak.
Oh.
I can't remember the name, but there's like some condition where like certain foods you can't swallow really. I chew
Really?
and chew and chew steak, and even when it's like a pulp, my throat will just not. It won't take it.
Really? That's wild.
Yeah. It's like I can, but like I really have to force it, and it's not fun.
Is steak like the only thing with that, or?
Squash is another, which is already like pulpy, but
Yeah, who gives a shit about not being able to eat squash?
yeah. I don't know. It's like steak is not bad. I just hate it because it takes me forever to eat because I can't swallow.
I was gonna say steak is my top meat.
5 seconds.
All right, so we got our
Span.
Holy Roman or Hot Headed Reborn versus Blue Pikachu game starting.
And Hot Headed Reborn is already changing captains. Good sign. I'm guessing that was just a lag thing because I assume they're gonna have a little bit of ping, so you might not.
Right.
Hit the button.
Dyer's
Blue
turn
Pikachu
to
starting out with same bands. They I had Reborn will get that Marcy out of the way though.
They banned Razor last time, right? It was Dawn and Razor, and then Zeus and Marcy.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, did they ban Zeus and Marcy?
Radiant's turn
I thought
to
they
battle.
banned the Dawn. Although, okay, they're banning Zeus now. I'm not sure.
Whoever was Radiant banned Dawn Razor.
Yeah, I think that was Blue Peak. Wait, no, it wasn't.
No, Lotus was. So yeah, they banned Dawn and
10
Marcy and
seconds
Zeus last
remain.
time. So that tells me they wanted Marcy with that first pick.
5 seconds remain.
If they didn't ban it, I assume
Yeah.
that's what they wanted anyway.
Yeah, every time I see Zeus banned, it makes me feel bad, even though I'm not playing, just because I would always first pick Zeus.
Of course you would.
But now the puck is available too, and no Tiny. I feel like Hot Headed Reborn are saying like, "Hey, Blue Pikachu,
10 seconds.
puck or
Radiant
Razor?
choose.
Take your pick. You get the other
There
one."
it is. Yeah. So we'll see if we see a puck. this first
Will it be
phase.
the puck? Because the nice thing about leaving the Razor there and then picking puck is, you don't
10
even really need to ban
seconds.
out Night Stalker. Like, are they really gonna pick Night Stalker and Razor?
5 seconds.
It's
Oh God, I can't imagine that they do.
yeah. So
Radiant's turn.
it doesn't
by the
feel
way, I
too
think
horrible.
this-
Oh,
There's
Dazzle.
Dazzle, of course.
What was that?
I think we're gonna be good this game for my obsing because my cursor is the only one on screen this time.
Oh, you aren't seeing someone else's perspective. Oh, you
Yeah.
had perspective in the draft even?
No, I had the
10
draft screen, but
seconds
someone's
remaining.
cursor was on there moving around. So it was confusing the hell out of me the whole draft.
Maybe it was mine.
That's what I thought. That's what I chalked it up to. I was like, oh, it must be Wildman's. And then,
Oh, why do I have to
Maybe
see
I'll
his
get his
cursor over my
perspective, yeah.
screen?
Nope, it was Juggernauts. Oh, come on. Why don't you have your pairing with Dazzle? You should know this.
Yeah, they're thinking a while. First phase is usually easiest, I think.
Yeah. First phase, you like have it chalked up to
Because you've
like
done your planning, you
4
know their
heroes.
heroes. If they do this, we do that. If they do this, we do that.
Apparently, they just really didn't expect the Razor though, because this is a lot of time used on the first phase.
Maybe they're pondering
Dyer's turn.
Bristleback? I don't know. Okay, they go Viper. Wait, can Blue Pikachu just take the puck now too?
Yeah, honestly.
That's what they're gonna do.
I was gonna say, I'm like, would that be? Yeah, that wouldn't be griefing or too greedy. So yeah, why not?
I mean, it's also just kind of good against their heroes too. Like,
Yeah.
it's
You
not
can
even
kinda
like you're just
dodge
taking
Viper
it to
Stray.
take it.
Dyer's
It's
turn
it's
to
good.
ban. It is Radiant's ban.
Bristle
They will ban
bans.
out that bristle. Haven't seen the Chen band yet, so we could see another orange Chen.
Does Blue Pikachu want to pick Carry last so they can get Jug at 23 if it's still there? Because like you're not
10
gonna
seconds
ban
remain.
Jug or care if they pick Jug if you have a Razor already. So
5 seconds remain.
Well, last time they were, I mean, in an elimination match, they last picked their pause 5. So I
Very
think they're
true.
probably going into it with the, just like pick what heroes look good, and then it doesn't matter what order.
Look at who's doing the drafting too. Greedy pause 5, making sure he gets his hero last.
Pause 5, last picking his own hero.
Whose idea was it to pick the pause 5 last? Well, the guy that's drafting, he said we don't have a choice.
Yep, it worked. Can't blame him.
True. True.
I have to get my
10
players to be more
seconds.
comfortable with that. They're like, why are you picking carry first phase?
5
Shut up and take your hero.
Because there's only 2 carries anybody should play this patch. It's Bristleback and Jug. If you don't like it, don't play carry.
And Juggernaut will be banned out by Hot Headed Reborn.
Good call. You definitely don't want them to have a Razor Puck Jug as their
Oh, and a
Tricor.
Lycan.
That's interesting.
Dire must choose.
So maybe they're not convinced that the Razor is off lane, I guess.
I don't know. I just don't think Lycan's a good hero. That's just an interesting ban in general.
Well, Viper does have a hard time against Zoo heroes, but I don't know if you need to rely on your Viper this early on in the draft for that.
Mm-hmm. I really like that Nyx pick, though. That Nyx pick is great.
Is gonna give a lot of room for when they chase ahead to allow Dazzle to be able to save people if needed, or just get people out of there.
So anytime you see 2 heroes that have a lot of damage coming in AoE, pick Nyx.
Mm-hmm. But you can see from bans on Blue Pikachu, they really only, well, they gave the Void Spirit ban for the Puck too. So they did kind of ban for their Puck, but didn't really go after any supports. More after the cores.
Which I think at most levels of Dota, it's kind of like, yeah, you get whatever support you want. As long as it's not like Zeus or Marcy. It's like, yeah, get whatever support you want.
Yep, you pick Clog or Nyx. It's not going to be great for Puck, but he still has a game.
Hot Headed Reborn did ban Wyvern though, so I wonder if they want like an illusion hero or like a lone druid.
Yeah,
Lone druid does do good against Puck. It's fine against Razor because you can fear.
yeah, that can be a bit scary for them as well because it enables Pikachu to do the same.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they do very well against a lone druid either.
Well, and I think I can't remember for sure, but I think Hobbs plays like Beastmaster.
Mm-hmm.
So, like a Beastmaster with Winter Wyvern banned is kind of like, yeah, go for it. You'd have to put Razor as a P1 then, but I think
Yeah,
that's fine
banning
if you
heroes
put it
like
there.
Wyvern second phase can be scarier. Sometimes I do it with like a Timber Saw in my games, and then I'm like, then the hero you banned it because you wanted to get a certain hero, they ban that, and then you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
Now
you're like,
now they can pick anything they want that would be countered by Timber. Uh-oh.
strategy's out the window, boys.
Yeah.
I was really banking on them not banning this one hero.
Yeah, it's like if you ban a Timber because you want Pudge or something. Maybe you have a carry Pudge player, but you don't play Bristle or Alchemist, and then they ban the Pudge. Then it's like, oh, now they have a free Bristle or Alchemist game. Uh-oh.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Earth Shaker.
They're gonna pick up an Earth Shaker. I don't know. Doesn't look like a great Earth Shaker to me so far, but maybe.
Just comfort. I think Alrun plays a crap ton of it.
I don't think it's bad.
Be,
It's-
'cause I don't think it can be Alrun. It's got to be confused because you're not gonna have. I guess Abba Razor is a pretty nasty lane combo.
Yeah. Earthshaker just really enables that link a lot more. You just can't get away from it.
We get to see the Pudge.
Do get to see the Pudge, and it's either a mid or carry Pudge, right? So.
Unless they
Although
do
they could run
10 seconds.
Order Core Nyx. I have seen a mid Nyx in response to Puck before and seen it work, but
that sounds gross.
I think I played against it one time, but I don't think it was because we had a Puck. We had some other hero that was countered by Nyx, and it was just like,
We had 5 intelligence heroes.
oh no, we just had a Dawnbreaker, and they picked a carry Nyx to deal with it. It was just like, because we were joking about it before their last pick, like, oh, they could counter with a Nyx, sure, but they're not gonna last pick that. They're picking a carry,
It is
and they pick carry Nyx. No, we first phased it.
Why the hell? Okay. If I see a Dawn because it's not.
Well, but
banned
I was
out,
just telling my
usually
team, I
Nyx
was like,
is
we
the
don't
first
care
pick.
about Nyx. If they do that, it doesn't matter.
That's bold.
Their supports don't play it.
10
okay,
seconds
yeah.
remain.
No,
it's
their
like if I
carry
see a Dawn
does.
flicker, I'm going Nyx. I'm
5
getting a
seconds
blink, and I'm canceling it until you have BKB.
Dire's turn to pick.
And that will be Alchemist banned as well. They do get rid of that Ursa. So I guess they think it's a mid pudge, which it could be.
10 seconds.
I think they could do it mid though.
5
do mid or off lane,
Radiant's
either one.
turn to pick.
Wraith King.
And a Wraith King. So they want a chonky boy.
So they're gonna want Viper in the offlane against that. So it's got to be a mid pudge. Then they're gonna go carry here.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
because
Razor. So you're gonna
well,
have to go like.
I guess you could do
10
pudge against the
seconds.
Razor. You can flush
5
heap the
seconds.
link damage, and you can still farm with your rot. It's not the greatest though because you're not good at getting away from the link.
Yeah,
but-
you're just giving them link. I think like Drow would be nice here.
Okay, they are gonna do the carry pudge though, because that invoker's definitely mid.
Interesting. Huh. Did not see that coming.
And Nyx has the Dagon tail. Gonna be zapping some people. Drip check. I think I gotta give the drip win to blue Pikachu. Although they have Dark Artistry Invoker. But
Yeah, the Razor's really putting the drip check down on blue Pikachu.
yeah. That's an old Abaddon set too.
But it is a base Viper and Dazzle.
Yeah,
two
base
bases,
Viper and
so-
Dazzle. I think that's kind of a forfeit in
Yeah.
a drip competition.
If you don't have cosmetics on 2 different heroes, then you're done.
Yeah.
Wait, Stinger's on this team?
Wait, that's not. Is that the Stinger?
There's no way. That's the Stinger. That would be Dot, right?
And we have ourselves a game. 13-7 is Invoker in the last 20 games. It's all right. Nothing too impressive from the stat comparison.
Stinger played with Wildcard, didn't he?
With
And
who?
that is
Prepare for
Wildcard.
battle.
The sword arm likes to swing.
Maybe.
Because his last team that he played for was Wildcard Gaming. So that might be the Stinger.
Really?
I can't remember if I think he did. Anywho. I can see both teams.
And both teams are doing the same thing. I don't know why every team does this.
I won't
Because
give away any trade secrets.
Everybody
but yeah.
does it. So why
30
not do the
seconds and
opposite
counting.
if you actually want to kill people?
The hopes that they don't do it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, it's like, oh, we have a strong level 1, let's go get a kill. But you don't want to, like, hey, they might invade, let's go take them on. It's like, wow, we don't want to force a 5v5 because of level
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, but if your
you're
level 1s are stronger, take that 5v5.
so much random stuff can happen at a level
Yeah.
1 5v5 that it's
Dude,
like, I don't know
I've
who's
seen a
dying.
5-man burrow strike from a Sand King. That was sick.
It's like, I don't know who's dying. I don't know who's getting first blood. There's a lot of stuff that can happen on this.
Yeah, but it's so exciting.
Oh, for sure.
What just happened? Everyone's just let down. No one's happy with that outcome.
Valorant's gonna know. Abba stayed around that too, or the Knicks stayed around that too long.
Mm-hmm. And first link goes out, but not too much damage on the Pudge. But maybe the right clicks afterwards will be scarier.
Well, it just gives him like every last hit virtually. Now he's gonna bonus 32 damage. Confuse has to be careful though. You can't just trade hits with the Dazzle.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's only level 1 poison strength.
Yeah, this is kind of a nice lane for the Dazzle actually, which we saw last game. Confuse kind of in a lane where he's probably got the better of the matchup. Lane clock into, what was it, the Sky or something?
Clock into Dazzle.
Oh yeah, but a little bit harder here on the Earthshaker. Not as good a laner. Alrin taking some heat from the Viper and Nyx up top, but they're throwing out a stun, maybe going on the Nyx, but he's gonna dodge through trees.
This is the very definition
Oh,
of
first blood, and that Razor with that damage does bring down the Pudge, and now Stinger
Radiant should
might be going down too. Shallow grave level 2.
My shadow falls.
Still dying though.
Take me.
That's rough.
To the earth.
Unlock.
Meanwhile,
Well, she can't even
Alrin gonna
go
die
for
up
it.
top too. The Nyx one hit away, but Karan can't secure that kill.
Active game so far.
Yeah, kills all over. Next kill mid? Nah. Isn't it strange how early game now mid is like the most farmy lane? I find like casting, I barely look at mid now.
Dyer's courier has been
Mid
killed.
laners are cowards. They just want to last hit creeps. They might as well be like carry
Yeah.
players.
They're like, I get to be carry for the first 10 minutes. Oh, Nick's going and dying the tower. Wants to come back with full regen or resources.
It's crazy. That's like how the game is. Like, you give a free 25 gold or whatever, 30 gold. So you give an extra last hit to everybody on the enemy team, but you don't give experience. Like, experience is just that much more important now.
Yeah.
Someone lays blame.
Which, to be fair, I don't think we see it as often anymore. But sometimes.
Oh, Breezy's got to be careful. Mid. Oh my god, it might happen. No.
No. Water runes are up.
Did you get both of them?
Dyer should look to the middle tower.
He did. Got the other one with the illusory orb. And should be able to get out of there. Yep. Although really playing it close.
Top lane. I've never seen somebody use skeletons this
Oh.
much as Karan has.
Malloy is getting low. But there's going to be the impale from Macaris.
Did
Yeah,
Auburn put
skeletons
shield
hurt
on a
so
skeleton?
much. Oh. That's actually kind of... He didn't get the kill, but that's a 6 strat because it should pop pretty fast. But maybe it wasn't the intention.
Well, like I think I had to have missed seeing, but I thought it was on the skeleton. But he had to get the poison off himself because he had like 5 stacks on himself, which confused. looking
Dazzle
like-
chasing down that Earthshaker, but he will TP away back to the fountain. That's going to be a hook from Pudge, catching the Razor, but he is going to get zapped now. Popping that Flesh Heap active, though. He might be able to get a kill here, but it's close. And now Razor, the right click's coming in, needs one more, but he goes down. The Dazzle coming in.
Ennobles us all.
Oh, meanwhile, mid. There is a kill, but oh. Invoker killed the Puck, but Puck bought back while the illusory orb was still going to bring him down.
I was wondering what happened, if there was like a weird tornado glitch or something with the buyback or what. Interesting. Good.
Yeah,
play by
you can
Breezy.
still phase jaunt after buying back.
Good play by Breezy.
Radiant's middle tower.
Loxy
Yeah.
might be in trouble bottom. Nope.
Stinger
gonna
going down.
sacrifice his life.
Radiant's top tower is in danger.
Meanwhile, Viper doing very well in farm. But that being said, the Wraith King has gotten some out of the lane. You would kind of expect the Viper to do pretty well here.
Yeah, and Wraith King's one of those heroes. It's like, I'm getting shut down mid. Oh well, I can just rotate the jungle, clear the entire jungle in a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Thanks to skeletons. Wraith King's one of the rare carries I love too. It's like if you're off lane and P4 rotate out. Okay, I'm just gonna go take a tower for free.
Yep. You know, there's gonna be a tornado. Nyx is here as well. Maybe they're looking for a kill on Breezy, but confused coming around on the side. It could be Seismico that goes down instead. EMP is gonna hit the Earthshaker, but not the puck. But here comes Aaron as well, using the Ghost Walk. But they need one more hit, and he's out. They can't get the Invoker. A lot of heroes coming in on both sides. Breezy might be in trouble, but
Well gotten.
Heads up play by Invoker too. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Heads up play by the Invoker denied the bounty rune or the regen rune.
right, yeah.
Because otherwise Puck would have got super aggressive there.
Puck out.
And going on to puck again. There's gonna be the tornado. Can they? Oh, impale on cooldown. Unfortunate.
Kron not having a good time against this Viper
No.
anymore.
7 CS since the last time we looked up here. But they're gonna make a move here. Going in with a stun, but he's got Nether Toxin. Yeah, they just kind of have to leave. Kron doesn't have the mana for reincarnation.
Bottom?
Yeah. Yeah, Loxy will go down. Eye of Thunder.
This will only hurt forever.
Eye of the Storm. A lot of damage.
Plus that plasma field slowing. That plasma field slow is underrated.
Yeah, it's a lot of
massive amount
slow.
of slow.
Radiant should look to their bottom tower.
But they're gonna move the Dazzle back down here. Not giving up on this tower yet. Loxy keeping him back in as well.
I know Viper's not a great tower pusher, but they're literally leaving Viper alone.
Link on to Stinger. Loxy
Level
trying to get
6
on Sexy
bug.
Buns. They know there's no Eye of the Storm, but can they get a hook? Oh, it misses. Yeah. Fissure gonna
Radiant's bottom
not
tower
quite
is
catch him on the side they wanted. Falcon Blade and a Clarity for the Razor, so should be able to have that Eye of Storm up soon. Will they go for another hook though? There it is. Into the Dismember. Only half HP on the Razor. Can they get him down all the way? The Impale coming in from Nyx will secure him that kill.
Yeah, this is looking a lot better for
top tower.
what is it, Hot Headed Reborn?
Yeah.
Because like Viper's just taking a free tower, taking it slow, granted, but he's still gonna have it by the catapult, like before the catapult even comes out. Invoker's getting his farm against the Puck, and your Razor just died to a Pudge who has
Yeah, and I
Vanguard.
think you don't expect the Pudge to like win this lane per se, but I mean he's
got that
even in
Vanguard
CS.
now.
Yeah. He's in a good spot now. Stinger might be in trouble. Orange chasing after, and Breezy gonna come in with the orb, but a nice impale.
Stay near.
But they are gonna commit the coil for this kill.
Dire's top tower
No
is
getting out for that dazzle.
On Nether Zap.
Dire's top tower is no more.
Dude, this Viper build is so toxic. I hate it. It's what
You mean
every Viper
The standard
does now.
one?
Yeah, it's what every Viper does. It's a casual Null and Wraith Band, and you just kill everything. Just like Confused is gonna die.
Yeah. Meanwhile, bottom. Yep. Confused going down. Eye of the Storm. And Makara can't get out.
That feels real good that Loxy's able to get
Oh,
out of
Karan, they've got the EMP, so he's not gonna have reincarnation. And Seismico is gonna take that kill.
Middle tower is under attack.
Hot Headed Reborn is looking quite well here. It's 9-9 on kills.
Yeah, they're pacing
And, like,
really
last hits
nicely.
are pretty easy, but it's starting to look.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Now they're getting some work
take
done on
over.
this bottom tier 1 for blue Pikachu. I think as long as they keep the towers even, they need some objective kills. But Viper coming down here to defend. Sexy Bun's gonna TP out. Already not gonna be so fortunate. And now they're gonna start pushing this tower probably. If they can get a 2-tower advantage, that'd be a really nice start for Hot Heads. Oh, Impale not quite gonna land on Breezy. Getting that nice phase shift there. It's a problem with Nick's ulti. Sometimes you gotta go for the stun and you can't get your damage off.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times it's the other way around.
And it's so much damage that it's missing out on too, especially early in the game when
Yeah.
all heroes only have like 1,000 HP. Like, oh, taking out a quarter of their HP with just one hit.
Dire structures are fortified.
They're trying to pressure this mid tower too now. Even while they've still got Viper bottom. Now this Viper and Razor have both had pretty good games. Do you think either of them want to go head to head with each other though?
I think Razor's fine with it. Especially if the
Yeah, I think it might be
around,
just
but
a bit too much burst with Eye of the Storm for the Viper to tank through. But
yeah,
it's easy to underestimate Viper too. So
it is only a level 2 static storm though, but it's one of the, I think it's one of those fights where like Razor gets the kill and then dies like 3 seconds later to the dots.
there's the Viper ulti on the Confused, but I'll run in there with the heals, and now they're moving in with Eye of the Storm. Malloy having to back up, but they don't have any stuns left. There's going to be the Grave as well. Now Invoker coming in, but the Echo Slam doing a lot of damage to all three. That's going to be Stinger and Makarek down. Confused does die for it, but now they might be able to get Seismico. They have dust on them, but
Is no more.
no longer.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Ran out of time and
To their top
don't think they
tower.
have any left.
They do not.
Love it.
Might have
And
some
now
on
he's
the
just
scary
toying
area,
with
though.
them, just sticking around.
Jesus.
Oh, there's Tornado, but the phase shift from Breezy gonna dodge it. Now it's gonna be the setup for their next stun and a dispel from the
God,
Abaddon.
this is such a good ABBA game.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Dire's
it's
top tower
actually
is under
really
attack.
good.
Mine.
Stop
Which
playing
that's
his
the
ultimate
clever
and
part
take
of
care
picking
my
cores
bird.
early. You get that ab
Structures
that
are fortified.
they pick some heroes that you think might be counters to yours, and sometimes a support hero can negate those counters.
Breezy.
Breezy Tornado, but oh, the aphotic shield not quite enough to save him.
Oh, Tornado got rid of it, I think, didn't it?
Oh, right.
Dire's middle tower is no more.
I don't know if that's a dispellable thing.
Yeah,
but
does the
I think
damage
it is.
apply during at what point? Yeah.
Yeah. Because it popped right when the tornado hit, which doesn't
Yeah.
do damage on contact, so I imagine it's like a dispel of it.
Maybe it was just some other damage like poison touch or something that procced it too.
Forces.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And looks like Invoker wants more action though. This is non-stop fighting, and they're looking for the Abaddon here. He's been saving people far too long. Get him out.
I was hoping to see a tornado dispel the shield, but they just bursted right through it.
Yeah. I don't think he had mana either. They will get a return here on the Nyx, but there's going to be a Shallow Grave. Not sure if he gets out regardless though. But the Dream Coil going to catch both the Dazzle and the Invoker. But Invoker is actually going to get out of there. They will lose both supports, but
And a courier.
Each brave courier knows
a lot of
the
gold.
risks.
55 each, yeah, 2 creeps worth each.
Silence.
600 gold change will bring it down to a 1k
already.
net worth advantage.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Which
Oh,
that being said, it feels like this
look.
Razor's been farming a lot, so that BKB is only 1,000 gold away.
Radiant's
two
bottom
cheeky
tower
wards.
is under attack.
And good.
sentry up there to spot Invoker, and then they have the obs on the deep side to catch. That's never gonna get dewarded.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They will find the puck though. I don't know that puck's gonna survive this one. Yep. And Loxy coming in with the dismember, catching confused. Ooh, hook just barely threading the needle there. And Hot Heads will get some deep vision in the dire jungle. And even this mid ward they've got really nice vision for Hot Heads. I think it's doing a lot for them, which yeah, they've only got the one observer for Blue Pikachu. They're having a hard time getting vision up and keeping it. Nyx going through. They will spot him out though. And they'll see that sentry there, but he's still alive. And they've got Grave if they need it. Coil is going to catch the Dazzle, so maybe they will end up getting both of these kills. But the ice path or ice wall, they can't keep going.
Another fantastic ability, just
Immediately stops your movement virtually.
Yeah. Which, even though they lose a hero, their cores have been farming, so they're actually extending their net worth during that whole engagement.
yeah, that's true. Pudge hasn't been at any of this, has he?
Yeah. And Dazzle, looks like they're going to catch the Dazzle again. There will be a Tornado, and Shalgrave attempt to save. Pudge hook out, and Stinger's alive, and they're going to get a return kill on Confused. There's going to be an Echo Slam throwing out some damage. But Macarex and Sliasmico, they still live and bring him down. That was a nice hook there.
That's what I'm like. Did he try to hook Dazzle there? Because that's impressive. That was a wild hook to be able to land. He had to have, because right when he hooked him, he just backed off and headed back to the triangle. But like, man, that's an impressive hook to land for sure.
And that's some nice love from your carries. They leave their farming to save you, and they go right back to it. And they're gonna get another EMP on the Wraith King. He still has no shard. The ice wall. He can't get away. The Sunstrike coming down, but it's not enough damage. Now coming in from behind, Sexy Buns has the BKB going for the kill on Sliasmico, but the Grave and Dazzle will save the Invoker. Will lose his life for it, but
What matters?
that's the 9-second BKB show for Razor. Looks like they might catch the Nyx here too. They're gonna use the Dream Coil there, and no Dazzle alive to save him, or Pudge Hook this time.
Don't you have his scepter yet? He's got big tools. Yeah, he's got it on the way.
Dire's top tower
And
is
looks
under
like Blue Pikachu, they might try to push this mid tower. We haven't seen Viper much either. He's got his
Yeah, that's why he's
BKB,
got
and he's
BKB.
gonna go on to Confuse. Auron, can he get away? Doesn't have a Aphotic Shield for another 2 seconds. Does have ulti, so it'll take him some time to kill. But I don't think he gets away with from here.
We're gonna just build up the stacks. Like, oh, okay, you want me
Yeah.
to full heal you? I don't care. You're still
Well, it's
gonna
kind of
die.
awkward, because if you don't do it, Viper's slow, so you can't catch him. Oh, Pudge landing the hook onto Karan. He does have ulti, though. And the armlet, but not sure if he's getting out of this one.
Yeah, you can't run away from a Pudge that has scepter.
And Ice Wall is there, so no BKB on the Wraith King. He's not getting out. But Sexy Bun's coming in behind, trying to get on the Dazzle. There's the Grave saving him. On the other side, Auron going down from the Pudge as well. Breezy coming in. Razor backing off, though. They're just going to settle for the kill on the Nyx. Oh, the hook almost getting confused. Yeah, this Pudge is doing work. Oppa
don't
net
need to-
worth now by far.
Neither one of us mentioned this or like pointed this out, but Blue Pikachu has a different offlaner.
Oh, did they have to get a stand-in for this one, or is this their normal?
I'm thinking that this is their normal because he has the Blue Pikachu tag or the team tag. Or something.
Oh, right.
under attack.
So Hobbs, the DP last game, I think was standing in.
Interesting.
Is interesting. Hobbs was balling last game too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we know who to blame.
Oh, I heard another hook. I don't know what it was on though.
Either. Creep.
Looks like Viper might be in trouble. Malloy going up against 3 heroes and actually winning, or at least for now. But Sexy Buns will kill him off with Aya Storm. Karan on the other side though doesn't have reincarnation up yet. Loxy with the dismember is gonna kill him off. Moving on to Sexy Buns, has the BKB available. Loxy gonna try to TP out, but I don't know if he survives this. No, not quite.
Too much stolen damage from the Viper still.
Yeah.
Only level 3 too, so he could have had more damage.
And that's gonna get the Razor about halfway to that refresher orb, so another good timing to work off.
Such a dumb build.
Yeah, it's so easy to strategize around too. They are getting some decent damage though, but they're in with the Echo Slam and the Fissure. Looks like Invoker not getting away this time. 7 kill streak going the way of the Earthshaker. And, oh, interesting there. Whoa.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Dispelled in the middle of the impale.
Oh, that's one thing Viper did do differently. He didn't get a shard immediately. 21 minutes doesn't have a shard and doesn't look like he's gonna buy one soon.
And he didn't disassemble the Dragon Lance for that BKB either.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And going for Hurricane Pike next.
I guess you do need the Hurricane Pike against like Razor, especially
Yeah.
to try to get people away from that link. And he's probably going to be the one to get linked. But I mean, if Razor
Yeah,
has
and you
BKB
just have
up-
no mobility as a hero. 320 move speed lol.
If Razor has his BKB up though, he can't Hurricane Pike him away, so he just has to push himself, and then Razor's just going to chase him.
Which if you've got terrain around you, you can do something with that, but a lot of their fights have been in areas where it's a little bit flatter. He does have reincarnation up, and he's at the triangle, so
Going Deso before the BKB, I doubt he finishes Deso. I think he transitions to the BKB.
I would think either BKB or shard. It feels like you need one or the other.
I think he.
I mean,
gotta go
Invoker is like the
BKB.
classic hero where it's like you need BKB for Invoker.
Yeah, I don't know though, because they Viper Strike pierces, so does Flesh Heap. So like, does BKB actually help him that much? But he does have an ABBA, but
Yeah. And they will be going in on this putt. Can they kill him quickly enough? The hook from Loxy will bring him down. Sexy Bun's going to use that BKB going in on the back on the supports. Malloy trying to keep the other cores at bay. Tornado onto Karan. He still has reincarnation though, but Malloy going to bring down Alrin. And the Razor cannot get either of the supports and goes down. That's going to be a team wipe. Only the Viper dying here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Pudge lost 100 HP from Eye of the Storm. That's all of the damage or the HP he lost while just getting hammered
Yeah.
on by Eye of the Storm. This hero's
Middle
fun.
tower has fallen.
And well, you also have this Dazzle behind. Who, I mean, yeah, Pudge is tanky, but constant regen the whole fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And
King
armor.
did buy out. Wraith King did buy out his Deso too.
Dire's top tower is under
Oh yeah, he went all in for it. BKB is next though. And maybe Wraith King was feeling like even if I have a BKB, I don't have the damage to kill anyone, which I could see some merit with how tanky this Pudge is. But
Yeah. Well, I think he has to go Shard before the BKB because, like I said, like if he's around Pudge and he BKBs, you're not gonna do damage because he's just gonna dismember you. Or if
Yep.
he's around Viper, Viper's just gonna Viper Strike and run away from him. Like, and can you aphotic shield someone that's BKB'd? It doesn't pierce spell immunity, so I don't
Not
know if
sure.
that's the application.
some
or
abilities
just
work
damage.
weirdly on BKB heroes. They will get the Sunstrike on confused, and he's stuck in the Nether Toxin. Die to the damage over time. I know I hate playing Marcy with BKBs up because I'll like use it my dispose on a BKB hero, but it just doesn't do anything, but it goes on cooldown. It's super annoying. Oh, he hooks the Razor during the TP, but doesn't actually bring him back. Alren's ulti gonna be popped here. Breezy sitting behind, but doesn't look like a good fight for him. And just gonna let the app die.
Loxy blinked in on the Razor, but dismembered a creep.
Oh, yeah.
Lotus Orb? Yep. I would like to see a what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, Razor might be in trouble. BKB on cooldown, and Invoker just solo killing up there. But Breezy gonna move in. They want to make sure there's a kill, but Macra with the stun. Tornado not gonna hit Breezy, but now they've got the Lotus on the Invoker, and yeah, they've got everybody here. Feels like as soon as you get the Dazzle up here in the Pudge, once Pudge and Dazzle are there, nobody's dying.
Like, I would still like to see Shard on Pudge, because you get 5 seconds cooldown off Dismember, but you can also, you have another save on top of the Shallow Grave.
Yeah, yeah, it gives
like,
you
Pudge
a
is
ton.
not dying, so.
Yeah. And he's just going straight forward onto Auron. Has hook available, so you can let him get a little away. And
Oh, Karan, no.
oh no, Karan showing up to the fight. He doesn't have mana either, but maybe they didn't check.
Yeah, he's got a full wand, so he will have enough, right? 15
Yeah,
minutes,
well, I mean,
250, yeah.
Has Invoker used DMP? Is it on cooldown?
True. Yeah, it all depends on if he presses it at the perfect moment.
And Puck gonna jump in, getting a nice stun with a Fissure too, moving in, trying. Oh, he doesn't have Echo Slam up though, and Razor just goes down immediately. Can't even BKB. Karan trying to get the Dazzle. Dazzle's still alive, and Karan is going down. Breezy get. Oh no, the Glimmer on Dazzle, so he's still alive. Breezy can't get the kill.
Greetings.
2 games in a row, 2 different teams. We see Dazzle styling. Now last game, the Dazzle still lost, but both games, Dazzle is the style hero.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
It's almost as if Stingers played at the highest level of Dota. I really want to know if that's the Stinger.
It's
Pretty sure it
probably
is.
not.
I mean, it is.
I'm just gonna stick with it. It's probably not. Maybe it is, but
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
they're seeing Breezy back here. They've got vision,
Dire's
and the
bottom
Nyx
tower is under
may
attack.
start hunting.
Radiant structures are
Oh,
fortified.
no, Stinger's on Beast Coast.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is no more.
Oh, they see Breezy, and he goes down immediately.
Is under
Bloodthorn on the Invoker. A lot of damage.
I think this one's all but over. There's still a chance, but you don't have the BKB on Wraith King, so
Yeah.
you literally can't even try to defend.
Aegis
high
is
ground here.
coming off on Pudge in 30 seconds, but they can end the game in that time.
Dire's structures
Yeah.
are fortified.
Well, like I said, Wraith King can't show up if he doesn't have BKB, so like he has to just
Yeah.
try to farm BKB and hope.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Pudge is like as soon as he gets that axe, like that's really all he needs, and he can be at every single fight. Like the pace of the game changes immediately as soon as he gets that.
The hell? Why does Pudge have a Mask of Madness?
Oh, Stinger lives the grave.
Dark light.
Hell.
They lose their Aegis now, but Loxy is not stopping going in with the Dismember. And Echo Slam doesn't really do much.
It didn't even
And-
hit anybody.
Yeah,
His Blink had to have gotten canceled or something.
there's only 2 heroes that are missing HP right now. Loxy is getting linked though. BKB up on Sexy Buns. They just need to click him down though. And that's a dead Razor. They're just throwing bodies. Puck coming in now too. and
one.
going out trying to get away, but there's the Hex coming in. Tornado with the stun. They don't have enough mana, but GG was called. And Hot Headed Reborn, they will. This is only game 1 though. This is a best of 3 this time, so Blue Pikachu, they are gonna have a chance to come back.
That Pudge was bonkers.
Yeah, and I mean, I thought the Razor and Puck were good, but which I still think they were. It felt like Hot Headed just played it a little better this game.
Karan also had like no impact, honestly.
Yeah, that's
Playing
fair.
against the Razor feels bad, or the Viper. I mean, yeah, like 10 minutes he's the lowest core. 20 minutes still the lowest core. Yeah, Wraith King just couldn't get off the ground. He did finish higher than the Puck, so he wasn't the lowest core.
Yeah, I think he needed like both BKB and Shard, it felt like, and just having to get those and being against a Pudge means you need too many items, I think.
Yeah, if you're a Wraith King, you don't want to have to buy nothing but defensive items, and he kind of had to this game.
All right, game 2 lobby is up.
They also really needed a Lotus Orb, and they don't really have one to buy it because Razor wants his refresher. But like, you need the Lotus Orb wins this game. So like, if they could have, I know it was banned, but if they could have got like a Bristleback that can go an early Lotus Orb as a carry,
Yeah.
that's big.
I can't remember exactly what all was banned, but yeah, something just a little quicker paced.
All I can remember was that Bristleback was banned. That's like the only ban I can remember, and the openings.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna see the same openings this game, I bet.
Yeah, I feel like first phase bans don't change too much game to game.
Yep.
Some games, you know,
This
maybe
game
you'll
will.
have like somebody spams a certain hero and you're like, oh, we didn't realize we have to first phase ban like Sven because you didn't expect a good Sven. But
Knowing that Hot Headed Reborn has a support that plays Pudge, I think they need to ban Pudge first. Because
yeah,
like, they can first phase Pudge and you're like, okay, well, we can counter it now with like a PA or something. It's like, okay, now we just flex it to support. And then you just wasted a pick on a on countering
Yeah.
a support. Congrats.
and then you go and take the Viper and screw up the PA.
Viper was tough too. Like, they Quaswex Invoker isn't gonna push towers with Forge Spirits that well. Viper didn't have his shard, but they were still able to just like 5-man at towers, and there's nothing they could do, so it didn't even matter.
Yeah, and with all the regen they had, it wasn't like, oh, if we push tower, we're gonna be low HP and they could beat us. It was just like, no, they're always at full HP.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the players are taking a break or not.
I know, I'm gonna go get some tea quick, that's for sure.
I would like to get a glass of water, so I will be right back as well.
Excellent.
Okay, I am back, and it looks like both teams are ready. So, game 2, gonna be getting underway here. Okay, Dawnbreaker ban. Here we go.
Remain. It is Dire's ban.
They're actually taking a little bit of time thinking about their first ban.
Weird, they were the winning team. You'd think they're just ban the same stuff.
But maybe they have a different ban strategy for when they have first pick.
True. They don't want to deal with the puck. Dazzle ban. Nice.
Dazzle ban. Finally.
We have a 50% win rate against it. Not good enough.
But now we are guaranteed
10
either
seconds.
Marcy or Zeus, because someone's gonna.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Oh, we're guaranteed a lot of
Or
heroes.
Marcy, Dawnbreaker, Zeus.
There's gonna be so many options now that teams can't decide.
Dire must choose.
Oh, everything's on the table.
What's first, Marcy or Dawnbreaker?
Dawnbreaker, right?
Radiant must choose.
No, it's the Marcy. I mean, that means you can do Dawnbreaker Zeus. It's pretty nice.
I feel like it's gonna be, yeah.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Razor.
I'd go with the
They
Razor
like the
again.
Razor that much. Oh, and I mean, this is a little unexpected. We aren't seeing any of those heroes.
Lycan, huh? They banned Lycan last time, didn't they?
Yeah. I think they really like the idea of Lycan into Viper,
Radiant's turn to ban.
which is why they
Unless
were
that was
afraid of it
instant
last
pick.
game. Yeah.
That was instant pick.
Yeah. Which I don't know, nothing about
It is
what
Dire's
heroes
ban.
were available made me think
It
that
is
Blue
Radiant's
Pikachu was
ban.
gonna play Viper for sure, so
Yeah.
this is unexpected drafting going on. I mean,
Makes
it's
sense,
so
though, I
weird
suppose.
because so many of the heroes they banned first phase were available.
10 seconds
So why are they
remain.
banning them if nobody wants them?
5 seconds remain.
You guys need to reevaluate your bans, because
It's like finally they're
Marcy's the only
available
one
and
picked.
nobody wants them. It's like, why were they getting banned in the first place?
It is
Well, what was the other
Radiant's
one? Because it was Dawnbreaker, Zeus, Marcy, and
And well, the first game we watched, it was Razor,
yeah.
and I can't remember what it was last game. Maybe it was the Chen. No,
10 seconds remain.
not sure.
I don't remember.
5 seconds.
But a lot
Tiny.
of strength heroes being banned.
Radiant must
Tiny was the other first phase ban
Dire
last
must
game.
choose.
Pudge, Alk, and Bristle all banned. Okay,
There's
there's
the
the
Dawn.
Dawnbreaker.
Come on, Zeus.
Where's the Zeus? Although maybe they want like a Nyx for themselves, or
10 seconds.
you can silencer, but I don't think silencer is very strong right now in
5
general.
seconds.
Silencer doesn't stop the ultimate either.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Dire's
I know it doesn't
turn
stop
to
the
Radiant.
stun.
Oh, there is the Zeus. Terror
Terrorblade.
Blade.
Interesting.
Eye armor for the Razor at least, but does he do as well into the Viper? Because they can just kind of pick whatever lane they want with those
10
two heroes
seconds.
the way it is, I think.
Yeah.
5
Hell, Viper could go
seconds
support
remain.
even.
Yeah. Not ideal, but
But it's fun as hell.
I think I think this game everyone's support he get dumpstered. But I mean he can still provide some damage in lane.
They're going against the Lycan. Why did they ban the Winter Wyvern?
Yeah, that is interesting. And they're into a Terrorblade too.
Well, it opened up for a Terrorblade or another illusion by them
Yeah,
also
yeah.
banning out Winter Wyvern. It's like, why are you doing that? Curious. And none of their, like, depends what this pick is, obviously, but like none of their heroes picked so far like care about Winter Wyvern. I guess Razor kind of does.
And they're not. Are they wanting like EL or something? Like, do they want
They
an
have to
illusion
do
hero
that.
themselves?
Maybe they wanted Terrorblade.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely making them think. They're spending
I was-
most of
I
their
was gonna say,
reserve
like-
time here.
How much time they're using on reserve? I feel like they wanted Terrorblade.
They did what I did. What I do.
Whole strategy out the window because they picked or banned one thing.
You ban something because you want one hero, and then they take the hero. So you ended up banning for them.
Dyer's turn to ban.
Grimstroke.
I feel like this Grimstroke pick here screams like we wanted Wyvern now, but we can't.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds.
What do you think Blue Pikachu can do for last pick though? Maybe they do have to do like the Viper as a support now. And like carry or mid dawn, so that they could maybe do like a,
Radiant's turn.
I don't know,
to
maybe
ban.
like a Faceless
Dyer's
Void
turn
or
to
something.
ban.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know, like what. Like Dawnbreaker's got to be 4, I think, this game, and Razor does too, obviously, because Razor can't
Yeah,
play
I think
support,
putting
but, like,
Viper
second
support is
Radiant's
actually
turn
better
to
than
ban.
putting Dawn support, just because.
yeah, I think Dawn might be carry here though.
Yeah.
I think they might
That
pick
could
a
be.
5 again last pick.
I mean, this could even be a mid Zeus still
10
too.
seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's rare, but
Dyer's
both teams
turn
Yeah.
are
to
banning
ban.
out mid, so
They don't have last pick though, so yeah, it'd be a little easier to make it a Zeus mid if you had last pick, just so you could see if you think you can secure it a good game or not. But
10 seconds.
because if Razor's the only thing they have to get on top of
5
Zeus,
seconds.
it's probably a pretty good Zeus game because he's gonna be able to get out because of his jump or because of Marcy as well. But you won't know until their last pick. That being said, maybe if they could get another hero for their last pick that could flex mid or like pause 5, not sure what that would be, but that would kind of let them pick what's best for the mid lane.
only time would tell. By the way, I couldn't get any tea. I forgot to pop my tea, so it got cold, and apparently one of the tea bags broke in their sleeves.
Oh, that's not very pleasant.
So I got some tasty Brita filtered water.
Yep, I've got some water.
Is
Although
yours filtered?
it's filtered, I don't know what kind of filter it is. It's like the fridge filter.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I have an old school fridge, so I got one of those Brita pitchers.
Yeah, mine's fancy. It's cool. But it's also
Yeah.
really slow. Like sometimes I'm like, dang, I should just get a Brita thing again because this thing pours out water so slowly. I have to stand there for like 30 seconds to fill one glass.
Is it an autofill one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that's what they like, make it slow so you have to use the autofill feature. It's like,
Yeah.
no, go ahead and walk away. It's like, no, I don't trust you. I don't want water all the time.
Yeah, well, it's just like, I want water. I want it now. Okay, they go with the Ember Spirit. Let's see what.
Makes sense. That would have
Interesting
been a,
though,
like, a really
because
good pick.
Grimstroke is usually pretty decent because you get that root with your ulti on them.
Yeah,
But
I think,
it's gonna be
10
hard to
seconds remain.
focus on an Ember when you've got a Lycan running around too.
5 seconds remain.
I think it was more of like, well, we didn't ban this, and it's a very good hero if they pick it, so let's go ahead and ban it. Or
Right.
pick it ourselves because we can still play it. And like you said, like Lycan's gonna be running at the backline, so it's like, all right, go unless you get the initiation on the Ember. Plus, you're gonna
Mhm.
want to do it on Terrorblade, so it's like,
Select your
Ooh,
hero. Make the
Mangle
ultimate
ear.
choice.
offlane Pango then, or is that gonna go mid?
It could be a mid Pango. Oh, don't tell me they're putting the Dawn support. They probably are at this point, aren't they?
I don't know if you can this game. I feel like it's got to be a core.
It's
It is
confused
more-
Dawnbreaker. Like, I don't think it's bad. I just think it's a waste of potential.
I think it's way better as a core here.
Yeah. I think the core Dawnbreaker is why it's so good. Support Dawnbreaker is like, okay, it's a hero.
I mean, support Dawnbreaker is still fine because then you just build super tanky. Like you go double bracer, soul ring,
Mm-hmm.
and you just don't really die and still put out plenty of damage. But it's like, yeah, I don't know, because you then what? You're gonna have your 4 push out opposite lanes and use the ultimate. That's why it's That's why it's so good on core, because you can just sit in another lane and if a fight happens, be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I found like Dawnbreaker ult on a support just oftentimes isn't enough to save people. Like, it's something, but it's just not enough heal.
It is when you get that Holy Locket and Scepter.
I hate Holy Locket. I can't use that item.
Oh, Holy Locket Scepter on P4 Dawn is so good.
For some reason, every game I get Holy Locket, I just never end up being able to even use it on my my teammates. Oh, drip check. I don't know. I think I had Reborn. They're looking pretty good. I didn't really get a good look at Blue Pikachu. Oh, they still got that.
Tango's got the base set, Grimzook's got base, Viper's got the whatever the one was, Dawnbreaker's got that base.
Marcy obviously has base as well, but
Yeah.
got TV Arcana.
I think Hot takes this one.
Yeah. Can't win them all.
What's up with these like semi-pros and pros having base gas sets?
Well, because they have all their accounts. They
True.
play their pro games on different accounts. I don't know for sure, but these Lycan claws are kind of cool. I haven't seen those very often.
I don't either.
30
That's,
seconds to battle.
They show off his bare hands.
Consider yourself warned.
I don't know if I've ever seen these claws actually.
Yeah, I like them though.
Apparently it's the whole set. So I'm curious which one's that head.
Dark Art Redemption.
Radiant's courier
Huh.
has been slain in cold blood.
Oh, we got couriers dying, and I'm here looking at second person view.
Remember, the international spirit.
Confused trying to get on
lives
top
in
of
us all.
Stinger, but Marcy will be fine. It will be the mid Pango. Razor starting off the bottom lane with wand and three branches. I guess expecting a lot of casting from the Lycan and Zeus.
First blood.
Oh. They do catch the Marcy. Nowhere to jump. And poison attack slows.
The real Stinger would have never died there.
Now you know it's a fake one.
Yeah, I forgot that he's freaking Beast Coast. I would have never even questioned that. But this Stinger has apparently played with wild cards, so he has some credibility.
Loxy gonna pop that metamorphosis early on here. Secure some CS with it. Not really looking for fighting.
I feel like it's rare to not see a meta on like the first two waves.
Yeah, it's kind of like how like a Pudge carry, you see him take hook just for range creep. It's like getting the early CS to get the next item coming out early on is pretty valuable. Yeah, at least for TB. I mean, he's taking some damage though now. Oh, just barely surviving. Gonna take that salve from Marcy, even though it only does half heal. But he needs it. He's the hero of the story. Or I guess for like Dragon's Blood, he's the villain of the story.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, that is the second time now Karan's courier has been killed this game. It's a second death. That is going to be rough for the Razor.
Zeus putting in that work with that 67 base damage.
Yeah.
Each brave coward knows
They do get a return kill on Marcy's courier now. Poor little donkey's dying all over. Meanwhile, Breezy, Akarak coming mid. Gonna pop the lightning bolt, and that's gonna get a kill for Yasmiko. And Stinger dying again top too.
You already know. I don't know how to say it.
That is gonna be a lot of mana used for both Sexy Buns and Confused. They have one mango each, but maybe that will limit their potential to get on top of that Terror Blade.
Went the Wraith Band first instead of the Null Talisman too.
Dang, Breezy taking a lot of damage from that Ember.
Even I like a good ball.
And Auron TPing mid, filling up Pango's bottle. And Karan's lane once again not going well. I mean, it's not off to a horrible start, but I feel like it's getting worse. Oh, Breezy dying again mid. Sexy Buns, that's a metamorph used on Loxy. Gonna kill him off and chasing after Confused. That's gonna be a TP used. Going all the way back to Fountain. And now, oh, the Zeus. He's got the jump and he gets out just in time.
That's a pro jump. That was at the limit of that jump range.
You have to be careful with the jumps when you get stunned or stuff like that when you're not moving, because if you're not moving when you use it, it doesn't take you anywhere. I've definitely seen a couple screw ups with that jump in situations like that.
Or like right there, he was running towards a tree, so if he misclicks at all and like the character turns, just
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, Confused in the little deep top. Getting some damage on Stinger though. Stinger might be the one going down. No. It is. Oh, they need another hit. Confused actually gonna survive. with the stick charge.
Zeus sacrificing himself.
Breezy's still trying to duke it out with the Ember, but he's getting low. Gonna get that swashbuckle out. Last light, moving in with the remnant. Oh, Breezy will get the kill with the shield crash. That's some old style mid play going on there.
Dive in the tower at level
2
6.
mids trying to outplay each other more than farm. Because I mean, nowadays the real play there for Ember probably is just go farm your small camp.
Yeah.
Like, that's how mid lane is.
Go press slide on the small camp.
Yeah, trying to kill that Pingo. No, that's too risky. Farm. Zeus looking to make another move mid though. Wants some revenge for his for his Ember. But they are moving forward. Not gonna land the Inkswell though, but there is gonna be the rolling thunder.
Oh, we got the haste before he got stunned.
Oh my god, Zeus just
Your god too.
we all feel for him.
Zeus just in comms. Help me!
Meanwhile, Viper starting to take some dominance top, pushing him back, but still only the 1 kill on this Terrorblade. He's gonna pop the Metamorph. Now Sexy Buns doesn't really have anywhere to go. Disposed back into the tower, and that's gonna be the Starbreaker coming out from Dawnbreaker, but can they kill? Yeah, the Terrorblade gonna go down for that trade. Alren showing up even.
Dire's top
An
tower
Ember
is under attack.
died again mid during that. The Pingo's actually doing pretty well. Top of net worth now.
Somebody's gonna
Oh,
go down.
Viper coming, Stinger gets it disposed, but it's not gonna be enough.
Like you almost want to die to the Dawnbreaker there, so Viper just get the goal.
Yeah,
Dire should look to their
Oh, like and all.
tower.
and he's chasing Karan. There's gonna be the zap from the Zeus, and no TP for you. Meanwhile, Rolling Thunder coming from Breezy again, looking for that Ember, but he's got nothing to bounce off of.
He might be able to turn
And
it
he's
here,
taking tower
actually.
damage, but 1 more hit, and he gets the kill. Oh my god, and the swashbuckle out, he lives. That was...
Timed the sleight of fist just enough. Oh, Makarek looking for it though.
Oh. He's got the jump. He's gonna go in, but the shield crash, he will get the kill. But now Confuses here, gonna go for the redemption kill. Does dodge the stun from the Starbreaker. And is he gonna die to Roche? No, he's out. Oh, coming in behind though, it's Auron. Oh, had to spoil it. It was a good narrative.
He almost made some plays.
Almost made some plays. I mean, he did bring down the Pingo. That was a big kill, so.
Dire's
Malloy
top
just
tower is
shredded
under
that
attack.
tower in the meantime though.
Radiant's bottom tower is in
Yeah, that is true.
Making moves top with Sexy Buns, potentially, or just trying to take Loxie's farm.
And there's a lot of heroes there. Imba Singer might die,
killing spree.
but that's at least gonna let Loxie not die instead. Oh, Zeus has ulti. He's prepping it. You gotta heat it up. Rub your hands together.
Middle tower.
Start breathing harder. Get your heart beating faster. Makes the ult do more damage. And now we go into farm mode.
Dire should look to their top tower.
Although, oh my god, Razor has boots, Wand, and Bassi. This is
Just
a
so
rough
bad.
game.
I don't know how I feel about the Bassy build. I know it's pretty common Bassy treads, but like I feel like Falcon Blade's just so much better than Bassy.
Yeah. I guess just not getting enough farm. There is gonna be Dawnbreaker ulti. Doesn't catch anybody with the stun, but the Rolling Thunder gonna get onto Stinger. And in back. Malloy gonna have to run away. Has the Viper ult, taking damage over time. Will TP out. And barely living. So in the end, a support dies and that's it. Oh, Zeus ulti, but no one dies.
Not yet.
Okay,
Anyway.
Auron died. Oh, it was just the Lycan unit running around.
Yep. That's why
The
I think
helm
that's why he
down.
ulted, because he was like on top. The creep was on top of him the whole time. Meanwhile, Loxy just farming away.
Yeah, and to be fair, the Rays are doing really badly, but actually pretty even with the Terrorblade on farm. Both carries just kind of dumpstered lanes, which Terrorblade also has this Treads, Bassy, and a Wraith Band instead of one, but very similar items on both heroes. Looks like Marcy gonna die again here. That's the 7th death for Stinger. Oh, Wolves chasing Karan, can't even farm safely up there. And maybe they're prepping for pushing mid for Radiant. They're grouping up some heroes. We're gonna smoke up actually with Auron and Breezy. Go top for Malloy? Or just a wraparound for mid.
The Skellies, they're going so fast.
Oh no, Karan. There's gonna be the Dawnbreaker ulti coming in. Gonna push Malloy back. Still has half of his ulti up. Gonna keep sending them at Karan. Unrelenting. But meanwhile, mid, that's gonna be Breezy R going in. Seismico goes down. Makarek as well, and now they're gonna be able to push tower.
Breezy's falling out on this Fango this game.
Yeah, already has a defusal. That's gonna be really rough for this Terrorblade, which he is going in on him. There's shield crash, 2 more hits. Not even. Kill is there, and now Stinger coming up, maybe a little too late. Oh, nice triple stun. Still gonna die, but brownie points at least.
That was a very aggressive save your friend syndrome right there. Neither one of Stinger or Loxy had to die.
Yeah. Save your friend syndrome is really rough.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Loxy is gonna go straight back there, which I guess they didn't have observers, so nope, deep vision there for blue Pikachu. So it's still safe. And Makarek gonna have a good timing for the Ag Shard for the Zeus. We'll bring in some needed damage, but feels hard to get it onto the Pango. And he's coming in with the Rolling Thunder. That is gonna be Auron down to start things off, but a nice roll. Can he catch any prime targets though? It's just gonna be the Marcy dying for now. And doesn't look like any other follow-up kills. And that Holy Locket is finished on the Dawn. Almost BKB for Karan too. 1,000 gold away.
Zeus is going to be able to get the shard real close to the 15-minute mark. It's going to be a massive power spike for him.
Yeah. It's
The
just
shard
so
coming
hard
on
to
the
get
Viper.
it, like even with the shard, when you've got this Pango rolling around that nobody can deal with. It's like if he gets on top of you at Zeus, doesn't matter if you have a shard. Lycan has the Vlads close to the Helm of Overlord. Doesn't even need it though for killing Alrin. Maybe actually turning around. Helm of Dom creep is in trouble, and so is the Marcy once again. So I don't know. Hot heads, they're moving around, making some moves, but none of them are really connecting. It feels like.
Yeah, it doesn't help too that Breezy's doing so. Oh, that one connected. It's just a support though.
Yeah, a lot of death so far on this Grim and Marcy. Especially the Marcy though.
Sexy Bun's gonna just casually die to wolves now too. Just turn and kill the wolves. Why are you running? TB does have his manta done.
Yeah, one swashbuckling. Breezy does half of Zeus's HP.
Distraction.
But Breezy gonna use a Rolling Thunder there. Will get the regen rune, pretty nice, but that's gonna prompt Lycan to start running in. They have to run a long way to get to him, but not much mana left on this Pingo either. We'll get one swashbuckle and that's it. And there's the root from Seismico and the ulti coming out from Dawnbreaker, but it's not going to be enough.
Tower is under attack.
You're not gonna run from a Lycan.
And he's looking to run over this game single-handedly.
Loxy gets a kill on Alrin and the tower.
And they're going to go straight to Roche.
Oh my god, they have a 2k lead now. They were just down like 6k.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was a... Pingo not having ulti there is big. They realize that instantly. Like, Rolling Thunder is down, we can make a move. We have our ults. But that being said, Karan has BKB. He's gonna try and move in here, but the Roche is down and Marcy is out of there. Maybe they didn't realize they were Roshing, or I don't know.
Just couldn't really do anything about it. They got to jump.
Sexy Bun's gonna go down. Seismico has the remnant available, but is pretty low. Can't catch though. Gonna go after the Zeus instead. Breezy rolling in. And Seismico get out. Has TP available, but may not even need it. Throwing another remnant. There's the TP. And oh, just barely going down. Ah, oh, that's a rough death.
I think he got a lucky shot proc or something there. The armor down for that extra hit.
Yeah, and that's gonna be most of the remnants, but maybe he'll probably have quite a few of them up by the time he respawns.
Yeah, I'll have 2 up when he spawns. By the time he needs to do anything, he'll have 3. So. The real question is, if you are Lycan or any Helm Dom character, what's your go-to ancient creep?
I love Black Dragon. It just hits hard.
I think it's either dragon or the ice troll shaman or whatever it is big. Oh, Sexy Buns gets
Sexy Buns. And we see how that Viper just can't deal with illusions, and Loxy not afraid of the Dawnbreaker. Stands, takes it, sunders it.
Illusions that are getting frenzied by the Thunderhide.
Right, yeah, all the Terrorblade illusions too, yeah. Although, wait, I think Frenzy is single target.
It's single target. So you get it on the Terrorblade and then
Terrorblade
attacks
right,
twice for every
yeah.
illusion's 1 attack.
Radiant's bottom tower is in
Yeah, you get that and Unleash from the Marcy, you can really amp up this Terrorblade.
Oh yeah. Koran. He's gonna have to BKB for this, I think. Oh, he's just gonna die.
He's gonna... Wait, one hit away. Oh, the Thunder. Thunderhide gets lasted.
I thought he was gonna have to BKB to avoid the slam from the Thunderhide, but it didn't even matter. He didn't even get in range to use it.
Yeah.
tower is in danger.
5k net worth lead now for Hot.
Radiant should look
Yeah, and you really don't want this position where the Terror Blade is ahead. Like, that's not good. Now he's got this Aegis, he kind of just gets to free farm.
Marcy has no items though, like no blink yet or Aether Lens, so
Yeah.
that's kind of good.
They're gonna throw out Grimstroke ulti, but Loxy not near anybody, so it's not really doing too much. Breezy rolling in. Loxy does have that Aegis at least, but won't have Metamorphosis if he dies. Sexy Bun's gonna ulti. They're gonna bring down the Marcy. That's gonna be Aegis down as well, but now Seismico is here. Sexy Bun's and Confused both getting low. Breezy are jumping in. Gonna be able to get the Swashbuckle out as well, though. And Malloy just doesn't have ulti, unfortunately, and he's gonna go down. That's a big kill for them. Unfortunately, the tower gets the kill, so split up. Dawnbreaker ulti in, gonna get the stun, and Loxy is gonna die here. A bit of a disaster for Hotheads.
Yeah, Hotheads thought they were looking good, but Zeus just didn't have the mana to spam out abilities.
Yeah, oh, and now Seismico doesn't have mana either. Marcy will be able to get the kill onto Karan. That's actually really big. Breezy R, oh no. Seismico can't die here. Oh, dodging the second Swashbuckle. Oh no. Gets the last hit, and they will bring Breezy R down, but they lose Seismico for him.
Now
I
it's
mean,
only at 4k.
yeah, that was not great. Hairblade dies twice in that fight. I think the big part was they fought without having shapeshift up, so Lycan just couldn't really provide much. Loses the Thunderhide too. Has a Granite Golem now. Doesn't provide the same damage potential, but a lot of HP.
It doesn't even, I feel like it doesn't even do much for HP. Like it's always like I feel like I never notice a difference. It's always like, oh, 15% HP. It seems
I mean,
like it's gonna be massive,
it can
but then
it
just,
can
like,
do
eh.
quite a bit, like late game, or if you have the right heroes. I love it when I'm Chen and I get the shard and I have like a Dragonite or a Centaur, and it's like, wow. Yeah, Viper just can't do anything about that. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if
You could get BKB. You could, I think maybe the only thing would be Ghost Scepter, which is exactly what he's building. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do, really.
You have to kind of rewire your brain playing against a Lycan like this. Go back to the old days when Lycan carry was a thing. Or even just when the offlane Lycan was more popular. But
Uh-oh, Breezy.
maybe in trouble. It's gonna get the Rolling Thunder off. And it looks like it's gonna be Stinger going down instead.
Good sacrifice. Assault Kira's coming out like, and that's gonna be real dangerous when he gets that finish.
Yeah. Be fair, Karan is working on one as well, so maybe if he can farm it up fast enough, they'll balance out.
No refresher though, that's key.
Yeah, that's true. Breezy gonna roll up.
Grimstroke just used ultimate on Zeus.
Yeah, it tickled.
That's big. They're probably gonna look for a fight here.
Yeah, and
Lycan's
Malloy running in. And they're gonna Zeus ulti, and that kills. That gets him a kill already. Moving on to Sexy Buns. Confused is there as well. Seismico not shown, doesn't have a remnant, so can't really jump forward. But Malloy getting back, doesn't want to go past tier 3s.
No,
Breezy.
you were safe. You were safe, Confused. You went back in.
Uh-oh, Seismico doesn't have any remnants, doesn't have TP, only has BKB. Do they have any way to get him out? They have Dispose on Marcy, but that's it. But Marcy's going in onto Breezy. Karan coming back in, but now Loxy is here as well, has the Metamorphosis. Karan, they need a couple more hits. They will get the kill on the Razor, who apparently is worth less than the Zeus, but we'll just, you know, glaze over that.
He does He does, in fact, not have that much higher net worth, so...
Middle tower is under attack.
Zeus worth more than Razor. Oh, the
Breezy.
dispose. They've got the ink scroll for Breezy and the Dawnbreaker save.
Okay, you were talking
Uh-oh, Loxy. He's gonna activate BKB, but is it gonna be enough? He might be able to get the kill on Confused. Breezy are gonna back off. Grimstroke ulti used, but Auron will die as well. Breezy has Swashbuckle available, but Malloy with the ulti can keep chasing, but maybe not into the Rolling Thunder.
Jukes.
Yeah. Is Breezy safe here? How's the Swashbuckle? Oh, and into the trees they can't follow.
Zeus.
Oh, the Ember going in deep, but now the Razor respawning, but Breezy does die. Remnant going out, but Seismico can't get away in his physical damage, so the BKB is not going to be able to save him. Oh, but they are going to see Sexy Buns here. Makarik maybe in a tough spot, but that's going to allow for Terrorblade to wrap around, maybe kill him. Karan getting low, will die. Sexy Buns having to use the BKB there.
Hey, that's some nice damage you got there, Razor. It'd be a shame if someone would use it against you.
I wonder how they would do that.
Ah, the quickening.
Pretty even fight there, actually, at the end of it.
Yeah, all things considered, it was, what, 4,000 more gold for the Dire and 2,000 more XP, so... Granted, every little bit seems like a mile difference.
Yeah, yep. Oh, dispose onto the Dawnbreaker. Nobody here to save that. It's gonna be a solo kill. Can Malloy find anybody else with this ulti though?
The shapeshift cooldown plus duration talents, like, this thing's just like always up.
Yeah. Yeah, duration and cooldown.
Yeah, it has 49-second downtime. That's wild.
Which, to be fair, we've seen when Blue Pikachu, when they take a fight and the shapeshift is down, it typically goes their way, but it's hard to fit it into such a small window. And RN will be found around the triangle as they move in for the second Roche with the Ag Shard in it.
Well, it's almost like the first game we saw with Blue Pikachu and Hobbs on the Death Prophet. It was like, oh man, this fight's gone so long that Exorcism is up again.
Yeah, it's like Exorcism. You always think it's like, oh, that's a long cooldown team fight ability. And you have a fight and it's like, oh, it's less than a minute? What? How'd that happen?
Yeah, we need to burst heroes more.
It's like all of a sudden, Viper Strike having a 40-second cooldown feels like it takes ages. Uh-oh, Malloy moving in with another shapeshift. Looking for Confused. There's going to be the Zeus ulti. And Confused will die. He might lose his Black Dragon for it, though. That's 250 gold. And they do get the Aegis and the Shard onto Terrorblade, which I really like Terrorblade Shard. That Demon Zeal is just like, it's a lot of damage.
It sounds like it doesn't do anything, but it does.
Yeah, it's like, it's one of those things where it's not worth buying, but when you get it, it's like, wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
And Sexy Buns will get the E-Blade, but Makarik there going to make sure he does not get away with it. And that will be our first lane of racks of the game. Can they turn it into more though? Metamorphosis still has a quarter of the duration up. Manta up in a couple seconds. They don't have Fort. Oh, Demon Zeal activated, going after Karan. The Scotty is up for the Terrorblade. And they will get 2 lanes of racks off that fight, and they're looking for a third. There's no buyback on Pango.
You can definitely take these buildings in
Oh,
15
the
seconds.
Sunder on Karan, so Terrorblade fully healed up. Still has the Aegis too. There's nothing stopping them from just getting Megas here. He doesn't care if he dies because he doesn't have Metamorphosis anymore. And they're actually killing heroes and winning the fight. Auron dead. Sexy Buns trying to get away. Doesn't have BKB up though. Seismico just running straight into Fountain, pushing him back. They already have Megas. What more do they need? Aegis down for the Terrorblade at least though. They might be able to keep him here and get the kill, but he will BKB out. And just walk away, Forehead.
Why did Sexy Buns hold on to his buyback for so long?
I guess they underestimated the potential of their pushing here, but
Like, had to have been, right? Because you waited until they're about to.
yeah, you're like,
those
oh,
sticks
they're
through
gonna
your
take the.
ass.
Because I was thinking too, like, oh, they just take the 2 lanes and they back, but no, they just take the whole thing. And it's like, oh.
Oh, by the way, you were talking smack on Dawnbreaker, Holy Locket Scepter. Have you seen the amount of heals this man has put down?
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it hasn't been enough, has it?
True. The damage just isn't quite there for him.
And Malloy is doing it again, going after the Grimstroke, going after Sexy Buns. Gonna have that Ghost Scepter, and Zeus isn't here this time. But Malloy's fine. Like, I mean, he's low HP, but he just gets away. And now Karan, the Scotty on Loxy, just too much. And Breezy are rolling around, but it doesn't save you from the right clicks of Terrorblade. Gonna go for the poor Zeus instead, though. But
GG's.
GG is called. And this was looking really good at the beginning for Blue Pikachu. I mean, this Pango is popping off, and then just, you know, you were talking like they were at 6k advantage, and then all of a sudden it was like 5k for Hot Heads, completely turning it around. And it just felt like once this Lycan and Terrorblade are in a position ahead of you, you can't turn around. I mean, 18 and 1 Lycan. It's pretty hard not to say Lycan was MVP here.
His death came at like minute 20. Oh, it was like right after they took the Aegis, I think. The first time.
Which, to be fair, like, it wasn't all like grass and roses or whatever the saying is on Hot Headed side. This Ember, to me at least, didn't really feel like he ever had much of a game. Like, even at the end, it felt like very hard for the Ember to do a lot in these fights. But
yeah, I'm not sure what his impact was. Like, what was his damage?
Yeah, I mean, he had some damage, but which, to be fair, they don't really need to worry about damage, right? Because they've got the Zeus.
Zeus, TB, and Lycan, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you've got damage. You get Unleash on Marcy too. Whoever's hitting is doing extra.
Well, this is like, we talked about it in draft. Like, I literally think this was just a like a block pick. It's like, hey, Ember could really hurt us here. Just pick Ember.
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't need, like he said, you didn't need him for damage. So if you don't need an Ember for damage, what the hell is this purpose?
Yeah. Well, and I was thinking like maybe he starts fights for them or catches people with chains, which is kind of what he did, but that really doesn't show up on stats. And at the end, it was just like, okay, he can do that, but Lycan can do that too. And dude, it's like Lycan did everything that the Ember needed to do. Which, to be fair, I guess they really enabled their Lycan to be able to be there. They put a lot more into their off lane than they did into their mid lane, maybe. I mean, they did get some rotations mid. It was a very active game rotating around for the supports early on, especially.
Yeah, it seemed like it was like always 4 or 5 heroes at least in the mid lane for like 10 minutes there.
Now, are there any other games after this? I know I'm not casting anymore, but just in case I can raid another channel.
Just the grand finals. Rad is going to be casting the grand finals, but I don't. Those don't start for like half an hour, so then it'd be a matter of if
maybe the other semifinal game is still going.
Yeah, you'd have to check if Pingaling is still. I think Pingaling's the one.
TD2L official. It's still going live. Okay, perfect. So that will do it for our side of things in the TD2L tournament. But things are continuing on over on the official channel. So we'll send you guys over there. But thank you for coming to watch. I had a blast. These were good games.
Yeah.
Not that the other games I cast aren't good, but it's kind of nice to watch that really high level of Dota. And I feel like these teams kind of brought us there.
Yeah, for sure.
That being said, how do I... And I haven't done this streaming thing in... I kind of like it when, like, leagues are like, hey, stream on our channel. And it's like, oh, okay, perfect. I don't have to think about anything now. Now I have to actually do the streaming thing again. Okay. Oh, wait, but... Oh, I have to wait until the delay. The game's still go... Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering about that if you had to wait.
Yep, I forgot. I forgot. So anyway, I'll do the raid when that happens after the delay, but that will do it for us. So have a great rest of your evening, everybody, and have some good TD2L. Catch you next time.
Now.